Rushed space PERFECTRO1.
Business roles, collaboration roles in the building, man. Business role, collaboration roles in the building, though, boy. We got a big stream today, though, boys. We got a big stream. We got a debate stream, though, boy. What's good, everybody in the building, man? What's good? What's good? What's good, man? First thing first, I need to talk to y'all in the chat, for real, though, bro. I need to talk to y'all in the chat before we go ahead and do this, bro. 100%. Listen, y'all remember what I told y'all last time? Pregnant roles and business roles is two different people. Listen, I need y'all help in the chat. Listen, bro. We got to keep this Xenoverse related. Mods, where are my mods? All my mods tight. Where are my mods at, bro? All my mods say here, bro. All my mods say here. Where are my mods at? Where my mods at, bro? Where all my mods at? All my mods say here, bro. All my mods say here. My boy Big Bird. It's only Big Bird here? There we go. Got my boy Howard. Got my boy Joe, though, boy. All my mods. You gonna,
You gotta tell us how
Don,
the
please shut that shit up, Don,
Skull
bro.
Scissor.
You gotta tell us how. Everybody on my mods. Just like this, bro. It look like we're gonna have another mod awards coming up, boy. That's all the mods that came through, boy. Yo, my boy Jeans, though, bro. Thanks so much, man. Everybody. Howard, thanks so much for the big fire, though, boy. Stars. All right, listen, bro. Mods, listen, and everybody else in the chat. Xenoverse 3 related. If it's not Xenoverse 3 related, you gotta ban them. Ban that person. We gotta keep this Xenoverse 3 related, okay? 100%. If y'all start tweaking and we not doing Xenoverse 3 related, I'm ending stream immediately. Super immediately. We gotta keep it Xenoverse 3 related though, bro. Alright? If y'all want this stream to happen, I don't give a freak about nothing else. If it's about Xenoverse, you can say whatever all the little inputs you want. But if it's not about Xenoverse, keep it to yourself. Go ahead and role play, all right? But we got to keep this Xeno related, 100%, okay? So no weird shit in the chat, bro. No weird shit in the chat. Maz, if anybody be weird, my guy, ban them immediately. Just ban them, bro. Ban them. Yo, my boy Nathan, thank you so much, though, bro. Appreciate it, Nathan, with the big 11 months, though, boy. Reggie with the big $5 donation, though, boy. And my boy Nike. I never knew how to say your name, man. Thank you so much for the big 7 months, though, bro. So we got a crazy debate today, man. Crazy debate, bro. If y'all want this to happen, that's the only thing I ask y'all, bro. Just keep it Dragon Ball related, Xenoverse related, bro. I don't want to see no weird shit in the chat. I don't want to see nothing, bro. Just keep it Dragon Ball related, and this is going to be a beautiful stream. Beautiful stream. So please, if I see anybody, too many people role playing, I'm just ending it. I'm just ending it, bro. Yo, Anthony, thanks so much for the big 7 months, though, bro. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it, though, bro. Business roles. And I got another collaboration Tuesday. Collabor in the building. I told you I'm going crazy for y'all, bro. I'm going crazy for y'all, bro. Yo, Win, thanks so much for the big 2, though, boy. Appreciate it, Win, with the big 2, though, boy. I appreciate it, bro. But yeah, man, at 8 o'clock, man, we will go ahead and call them up, bro. We're going to have a debate, man. If y'all got any questions y'all want to ask them about Xenoverse 3, this is the time now, though, bro. This is the time now, bro. So you already know what time it is, bro.
And chat
Yo, my boy, Win with the beat 2, though, boy. Win with the beat 2. Appreciate it, Win, man. What's good with you, though, bro? So, yeah, this is going to be it's going to be a good debating stream, man. Very good debating stream, bro. So, if y'all got any questions y'all want to ask, get your questions ready. I'm calling at 8 o'clock. So, I just want to go ahead and run that by y'all real quick, though, bro. I'm here to meet, I'm here for the meet. I ain't about to miss the most interesting collab, bro. I just thought this would be a very good debate, man. Yo, Chain, thanks so much for the bit, too, though, boy. Did you know two... Don't ever say that name in my chat, boy. Don't ever say that name in my chat, boy. But yeah, bro. So please, like I said, I'm gonna keep saying it over and over, bro. Keep this shit Dragon Ball related, Xenoverse 3 related, bro. And when we gonna make this happen, bro. But mods, I'm gonna need y'all to be on this, bro. 100%, bro. Don't be slacking. I really need y'all today. So if anybody tweaking, just ban them. Don't delete it. Ban. I don't care who the fuck it is. Ban. Ban them. Just ban them. I don't care what it is, bro. If there's a crazy donation, delete the donation. That's what I'm talking about. We got to keep this Dragon Ball related, bro. He was last time you debated though, bro. Ban, super ban, bro. I'm not trying to be on none of that crazy shit, bro. Nigga said ban, super ban though, bro. Rose, I thought you said, bro, got your what you call it, bro? Bro, no disrespect, but dude has a bad But we just talking about Dragon Ball, man. We just got Dragon Ball today, bro. Yo, Chain, thanks so much for the beat too, though, boy.
Can I ask perfection about Too Slimy?
You already on that troll shit. Is that Xenoverse related, boy? Keep it Dragon Ball related, boy. Yo, Chain, thanks for the beat too, though, boy. But yeah, man, Xenoverse 3, okay, man. Yo, what's good, Don, though, bro? Working on some final projects and finishing up some art, though, boy. That's what's up, Ludo, boy. So we're gonna call at 8 o'clock, man. At 8 o'clock, we're gonna call, boy. At 8 o'clock, we're gonna call. I told him to be ready at 8, bro.
If you drop 50 gifted, you getting banned.
I know I said that. Nah, I didn't say that. You drop 50 if you want to. You drop 50 if you want. That boy started super tweaking, though, boy. Yo, Neo, thanks for the beat too, though, boy. Neo, thanks for the beat too, though, boy.
We got Jesus on our side, father. Let's do this.
So
Flex,
cool,
biceps,
Neon.
dark skin tone, fire.
Yo, Neon, thanks for the beat too, Neon. So freaking cool, though, bro. So cool, man. So freaking cool, bro. That boy. But yeah, man. So everybody doing good before we go ahead and get started, man. We got 10 minutes, man. We got 10 minutes. Everybody good before we go ahead and get started, though, boy. Everybody good before we go ahead and get started, man. We got 10 minutes, man. 10 minutes, though, bro. You think the NPCs are finally going to transform like the NPCs? Everybody good, bro? I'm on my break. That's what's up, man. That's what's up, bro. Hey, man. How was Michael? I give it a 7.5, man. It was good, but I feel like they rushed a lot of things, man. I feel like the aspect of the movie was very well, but I give it a 7.5, though. It was pretty good, but I feel like it could have been better. I feel like it could have been better, though, bro. It was heat, though. I really did enjoy it, but I just feel like it was too rushed. I'll talk about that in another stream so I could really go into detail. We'll talk about that in another stream, bro. Your phone. What the fuck? I like Michael Jackson more than you. This is role play. I'm not gonna meet. I feel like the movie could have been a little bit better, but Jafar Jackson killed that role. The role was beautiful. Very beautiful, man. I want to see it, not gonna lie. I would recommend anybody to go see it, though, bro. I will recommend anybody to go see it. It's a very good movie. It had me met go BMO, though, but do you recommend? Yes, I do recommend it 100%. I would go see it. If I want to go see it again, look at BMO. She just started tweaking, bro. She's not really a Michael Jackson fan like how we are, bro. I have to see it for myself, though, bro. Oh, yeah, Don. Ayo went stupid last night, though, boy. Yeah, BMO gave it a 5. I don't know what she was tweaking for, man. What she was tweaking for, bro. Just saw your comment, man. We got 10 more minutes, Chad. Oh, I said that like 2 minutes ago. At 8 o'clock, we'll call, man. At 8 o'clock, man. So we can role play for 10 minutes. And after that, we'll call at 8 o'clock, bro. We'll call at 8 o'clock, bro. I was dancing in the theater. Okay. Howard, though, bro. How I could become mod, though, bro. Usually we have this thing called the Mod Awards, and that's when we get new mods and stuff like that. So just be there on one of them days, bro. Rose, I don't think this debate is going to go anywhere, bro. Y'all been telling me he been saying some crazy stuff about it, bro. I did saw one video while I was eating, but I just want to see what he has to say, man. Why is he so mad at the game for? So I just want to see what he got to say, bro. Moment I saw the thumbnail, bro. What's good with you, Kobe, though, bro? Ron, tell me you actually, what you call, bro? Some people were mad. This stream gonna do nothing. Hey, Rose, I play best Xenoverse, though, bro. All right, man. Golly, bro. I ain't gonna lie, chat. I low-key just woke up, bro. Just woke up, bro. I gotta get my brain together, bro. I just woke up for real, bro. Alarm super didn't go off. Yo, my boy Kid Boo at the hey, what's gifted though, boy. Kid, I appreciate with the big gifted though, boy. W Kid Boo in the freaking chat though, boy. Kid Boo with the big gifted though, man. I appreciate it though, bro. Kid Boo, man, I appreciate with the big gifted, man. Appreciate it though, bro. What up, man? But bro, what's up with you and this too slimy like freaking obsession? Like you gotta let it go, bro. Is Xenoverse known for CACs though, bro? That's what we all thought, bro. We all thought it was known for CACs, bro. Let me see, bro. You excited for the final DLC, bro? Cool. I mean, I'm gonna play it, but you know, I ain't gonna get wet for it. It's cool. I'm just ready for Xenoverse 3, man. I'm ready for Xenoverse 3, bro. Oh yeah, chat, bro. So this is what we're gonna start doing on the channel, though, bro. We're gonna go ahead and start doing the podcast way. So this is like the podcast every time I collab with somebody. What he say? How do you think the map gonna be in Xenoverse 3? I think it's gonna be huge, dude. I definitely think it's gonna be freaking huge, man. I definitely think it's gonna be freaking huge, bro. But yeah, man, I definitely we're gonna do the we're gonna do a podcast. That's the way we're gonna be doing these things, bro. So it will be a podcast though, bro. So we will be doing that, man. We will be doing that, bro. So this is episode 2. Episode 1 was with Slow Plays. This is episode 2. Episode 3 will be on Tuesday. So that's how we gonna be doing it, bro. What's good with you, my boy PBL Gaming in the building though, boy? What's good with you, PBL Gaming though, bro? What's good with you though, man? The PCast right now is called the Saiyan Podcast. As for right now, till I come up with a better name. But right now, it's called the Saiyan Podcast. Get it? Saiyan Pod? Come on, bro. So that's what it's called right now, bro. So episode 3, man. Come on, bro. I can't tell you episode 3 is, bro. So this is episode 2, man. Kaiju, please shut that up, Kaiju. Please shut that up, Kaiju. Yo, my boy Reggie, thanks so much for the beat fire, though, boy.
Remember, keep it Dragon Ball related or we the Ginyu Force. Yes, the Ginyu Force will ban.
Like I said, for new people coming in here, bro, listen, bro, keep this shit Dragon Ball related, bro. Keep it Dragon Ball mods, bro. Like I said, if you see anybody say anything, bro, anything that's not Dragon Ball related, just ban, bro. Just keep this Dragon Ball related, and we're gonna move on about our lives, bro. Just keep it Dragon Ball related. I don't want to see nothing else in the chat that's nothing to do with Dragon Ball, bro. All right, so mods, I need y'all to be on y'all toes, bro. Be on y'all freaking toes tonight, man. It's
Saiyan Podcast loudly crying
DBZ related, bro. DBZ related, bro.
Tone.
Yo, Supreme, thanks so much for the beat too, though, boy. I appreciate it, though, man. I'm trying to bring y'all some heat, bro. I just need y'all to act right for one night, boy. I'm trying to get y'all some heat, boy. I really been putting orders in behind the camera for real. Super orders. I'm trying to bring y'all banger streams, bro. So the only thing I ask y'all to do tonight, bro, is keep it Dragon Ball related. Please. Please. All right? I'm trying to entertain my niggas, bro. Come on. Just keep it Dragon Ball related. It's the only thing, bro. New merch coming, though, bro. What you call it, bro? Mods, like I said, man, it will be I don't care, bro, how hard it is, bro. Just one night, bro. One night, bro. Keep this shit Dragon Ball related, bro. Lucas Podcast, bro. You play Dragon Ball Legend or Dokkan? I really don't play that, man. All right, Chad, we got 6. Oh, I do play Dokkan. I'm tweaking, bro. My mind is everywhere right now. I do play Dokkan. We got 6 minutes, man. 6 minutes before we go ahead and call, bro. 6 minutes, bro. Because I told him at 8 o'clock, so 6 minutes, bro. 6 minutes, 6 minutes, 6 minutes, bro. 6 minutes, bro. I was about to say, yeah, I did my mind everywhere, Reggie, bro. I'm tweeting on my mind. I just woke up. I'm hungry. I don't got no lemons. Like, I'm tweaking. I'm tweaking right now, okay? Trying to get myself together, dude. I'm starting to create content again for my channel. That's what's up, Jaden. That's what's up, dude, bro. That's what's up, man. Super no lemons, man. Everybody good, man? What? We got 5 minutes, bro. 5 minutes before we go ahead and get this shit started, though, boy. 5 minutes before we go ahead and get this shit started, though, boy. You like asparagus, though, bro? Then the Papa John owner struggled to stop saying that. Only you would know that, bro. What is you talking? Dad, only you would know that, Guts. Just eat the pizza. We gotta do all the background. Just eat the freaking pizza. This is Papa John, man. Just eat the food, dude. It's like role play. Just eat the food, dude. It's like role play, man. You beat Crimson. Yeah, I beat it, bro. I beat it. Beautiful game, bro. I haven't touched it since I beat it, but I think. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I've been too busy lately, bro. I don't have time. It took over my life, bro. Crimson Desert took over my life, so I had to quit playing it, man. I was on it for like, how many hours I got in that game, dude? 85 hours, bro. 85 hours, bro. It took over my life, man. That's all I did, bro. Like, it's nasty. It just took over me. I didn't make videos. I didn't really want to stream. It just took over my life, bro. So I can't play that game right now, man. It took over my life, bro. They added new. Yeah, I know. I saw they added new things, man. I did see it, bro. I saw they added new things, man. I can't play it because if I play it, I'm gonna get addicted to it again, bro. I got stuff I gotta do, man. 100K grind, bro. Trying to get Tokon go on, bro, for 6 months, bro. How many time we got left? We got 4 minutes left, chat. 4 minutes before we make the call, bro. 4 minutes before we make the call, bro. It got me in the chokehold. Facts, though, bro. Again, man, for new viewers coming in here, man, like I said, bro, I know it's new people coming in here and everything like that, bro. In order for this to work and what y'all want to go on, bro, please, let's all keep this Dragon Ball related. If I see anybody in the chat, if it's something that's not Dragon Ball related, mods, take care of them. Just ban them. I don't give a freak, bro. We're grown men. Follow directions. It's not that hard. If I ask, can we just please keep it Dragon Ball related? This is going to be a fun, hell of a stream. If it gets weird and it's too much role play in the chat, I'm just going to end the stream, bro. I'm just going to freaking end the stream, bro. Yo, my boy Parks with the $10 donation, though, boy.
Brew, it been a minute. I'm back now. Hope you've been going in like always.
Wait, say it again. My boy Day in the building. Thanks so much for the beat 10, Day, bro. Bro, been a minute. I'm back. Hope you been going in. I like all, bro. You know I got to, man. Grind time, bro. You know I got to, Fi. You know I got to, man. I'm trying to bring my niggas some content, bro. Trying to bring out some content, bro. I'm trying to switch it up, man. Trying to switch it up, man. Trying to switch that boy Star. Trying to switch it up for y'all niggas, bro. I love y'all boys, bro. So let's go ahead, bro. It's gonna get let's go ahead and get it going though, bro. Mods, I need y'all to be on y'all toes tonight, man. Please be on your toes tonight, bro. If it's a weird donation, somebody make a weird donation or whatnot, just delete the message, bro. I'm not trying to do none of that role play, bro. But yeah, man. Kaiju, I would say, I know it keeps showing up, bro. You excited for the Invincible Road? Yeah, we're playing the new Invincible game, though, man. We are playing the new Invincible game when it comes out. We are playing the new Invincible game when it comes out, bro. I'm doing a whole stream beating the story mode in one night. I'm not getting off stream till I beat the story mode, so we will be doing that, bro. Yo, my boy Mystic. Thanks so much for the big dollar donation, though, boy. For my boy Mystic, though, boy. Appreciate it, though, man. I appreciate it, though, bro. Yo, my boy Dave Parks again with the big $5 donation.
Don't hold back, I'm here.
Don't hold back, I'm here. That boy, the superhero, boy. Yo, appreciate it, Parks with the big 5. We got 1 more minute, chat. 1 more minute, then we gonna make that call, 5. 1 more minute, then we gonna make that call, bro. 1 more minute, then we gonna make that call, boy. 1 minute, we gonna make that call, boy. I wanna see Nolan, bro. Just letting y'all up, though, bro. 1 more minute, then we gonna make that call, boy. We gonna make that call, boy. We gonna make that call, boy. Rose, you from Atlanta? Yeah, I'm from ATL, boy. Rose, you down there, the only person I watch. P-Wolf, I appreciate that, Fa. Appreciate that, man. Thanks so much, P-Wolf, man. I try to entertain y'all, man. Try to bring y'all banger streams, bro. Try to be bringing y'all banger streams, bro. All right, it's basically 8 o'clock, man. Let's go ahead and make that call, bro. All right, y'all, let's get it, boys. Let's freaking get it. Debate time, debate time, debate time, debate time, debate time, debate time. Let's freaking get it, boys. Go ahead and make that call, boy. Yo.
Hey, yo.
You can hear me, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, man. Give me 1 quick second. Chat, y'all want the Discord screen on or what, bro? Let me see. Let me change my screen, bro. I'm changing my screen. Let me change my screen real quick. Give me 1 quick second. Yo, Dave Parks, thanks so much for the beat 10, though, boy.
ATL.
Same City ATL. That boy trying to come see me, boy. Appreciate that, boy. Thanks so much, my boy Dave Park with the beat 10, though, boy. Make sure everything good on my screen. Make sure. All right, there we go. All right. Chat, is it okay if I leave my camera like this, bro? Chat, I'm gonna leave my camera like this, all right, bro? Chat, I'm just gonna leave my camera like this. I don't want no, like, super role play. I don't feel like doing it on Discord. So we're gonna leave my camera like this, bro. We're gonna leave the camera like this. All right. Let's freaking get it, bro. All right, you can still hear me, bro? Perfection, you can hear me? That boy went to the refrigerator. Yo, you can hear me, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. All right, man. First thing first, man. Appreciate you for agreeing to come on the channel and doing this, man. I appreciate that, bro. I want to have a good, clean debate about Xenoverse 3. Obviously, I done been seeing in the community that you've been shit talking the game and talking about is like trash and all that. So I done seen like one video of you talking about the CACs and things like that. So I kind of want to pick your brain on why do you think that Xenoverse 3 is trash? So I want to go ahead and start from there.
Okay. So I've actually discussed this before, but it's coming out in 2027. Is that right? I mean, did they announce that?
Yeah, 2027.
Okay. So you look at what's going on in Dragon Ball right now, and one of the first things we got to talk about is that game is coming out with no new content. Like, right? No, there's nothing else that they can pull from, because right now, the only thing that we have coming out later this year is Dragon Ball Super Beerus. We don't know how soon Dragon Ball Super. I'm going to call it Dragon Ball Super Revival of Frieza. You know, they're going to redo the Frieza stuff. And then we just found out they're also going to redo Universe 6 versus Universe 7. So that's about to take up all of 2026 or the later of 2026, 2027. So Xenoverse 3 is coming out 2027 and it has no new brand new content. Nothing new that they could from.
Like, how do we know?
We know that because nothing new has happened that's been covered in the anime. You remember?
Can I ask you a question? I don't mean cut you. So like, isn't John 1000 new?
I mean, technically, yes. John and Jane 1000 are new, but you know what I'm talking about. People don't care about John. I mean, you got people glazing them, but they don't care about that. You know, people care about the new roster of characters. Who's going to be coming in? Broly. Well, we know we got Broly, but Moro, Granola, those type of characters. You got nothing else that has happened because there's been no new anime content. So you got no new content, no new forms, no new anything to put in the game.
Bro, we only got one trailer though. Like we haven't, nobody really knows though.
But you do know, they messed up the moment they said 2027, and you know when the anime is scheduled, and you know they're not covering any brand new content.
But I mean, it's so like for real, but we don't know. Like, we really don't know if they're gonna try that. I know you're talking about like the date it comes out, but this look like a brand new game. Like you say no new content. Like I feel like you say that we'll be in the like. I feel like for you saying that, we would have saw Goku in the trailer. We would have saw the same stuff we always seen, bro. Like they showed us a whole new city. They showed us completely new characters and everything like that. I just don't understand how that don't feel new to you though. Like
that doesn't feel because nobody cares about that though. Do we care? Let me ask you this question: did you care about anyone in the city for Xenoverse 2? Because we got a ton of NPCs in the city for Xenoverse 2, and the only person I guarantee that you care about is Tosik when you go and get your level ups.
I mean, I'm trying to, but I mean, what that have to do with the trailer though? Like, what did I have to? Like, what did the NPCs, like, we don't even know they might be NPCs. They might be, like, characters that's part of the story. Like, that's what I said. We don't know anything.
Come on, you know the only characters that are even going to be playable in that game is probably going to be Brett, little brown-haired, scarred face, Yamcha, whatever dude, John 1000 and Jane 1000. Of course, you know you're going to get Gamma. He's going to be playable in that game, too. And that's it. But, like, everything else they showed, just like it's nothing new. Oh wow, you got a futuristic West City. Okay, whatever. We've seen that 1,000 times. Who cares?
All right. So because you said that way, I got to read donation. Yo, Hammer, thanks so much for the big fire though, boy.
Don't expect Xenoverse 3 to have a huge roster. It isn't a Tenkaichi game.
I mean, yeah, like that's what they're promoting though.
Really
Hammer, thanks so much for the big five, Hammer. Like I feel like I really don't understand. Like I thought because I know you a big Xenoverse fan, and for this to not satisfy you is crazy to me. Because I'm trying to understand. All right, what could they have shown to make you happy? That's why I want to.
Okay. So, I guess the only thing that you could say is at least they didn't do the cliche thing of showing the Frieza Saga sales, because you know they always start off with that when they promote Dragon Ball games. They gotta go through the same stuff. Saiyan Saga, Frieza Saga, Buu Saga. It's been like we've seen that 1,000 times. We need to see the main stuff we about to be asking for, which is the GT stuff, whatever is new from Dragon Ball Super. Like we need to see new stuff that was not in the last game. Like don't show me the same old junk. Show me for example, right? Okay, so for example, let me give you an example, right? If you want to show new stuff that would get people hyped for the game, why are you not showing me stuff like, well, you didn't have Bergamo in Xenoverse 2, but like we gonna go ahead, we gonna show you Bergamo, I don't know, Hops, Soriel. Oh yeah, you know what? We didn't have this guy of destruction. We gonna have Cedar in here, bruh. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Like, we got way more. But you showing like you're not showing anything new. Wow, you showed us the city. I mean,
so a new city, new characters. And the title Xenoverse 3 didn't make you happy, but Bergamo showing up would make you happy?
I just use him as an example. I really don't care about Bergamo. I mean, fake ass Where Garurumon. I really don't care about him. But I'm just using him as an example since, we didn't get him in Xenoverse 2.
I mean, who cares about Bergamo? Okay.
I mean, but who cares? Okay, but you just said that. I don't care about them, but who cares about these generic ass OCs? Like,
but that's
who cares?
The point of Xenoverse, though. That's why we care, because the CAC.
But what I'm saying is, okay, if they put John and Jane 1000 in a DLC pack for Xenoverse 2 just to get just right now, would you buy it? Be honest.
Maybe not. No.
Okay, so you don't care, but if they said right now, if they were to
Xenoverse 2 is because that's why I don't care. If it's Xenoverse 3,
you see what I just said. But if you cared enough about them, if right now for some reason they made Moro a DLC character in Xenoverse 2 and they put it in a DLC pack, tell the truth. Are you buying that or not? Like right now, they put it out there. Let's say it's $5.99 or $9.99. Are you buying that?
If it's Moro and Xenoverse 2, will I buy it?
Fashionably late.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. Just being honest, maybe not, but I'll do it because I'm a streamer, so yes. But if I was not a streamer, I wouldn't have bought it, being honest.
Yeah, okay. I mean, fair enough. But like the things that they're showing, I don't care about a bunch of generic NPCs. The only people that are confirmed playable or might potentially be playable, John Jane 1000, the Brett dude, and that's it. And again, all respect in the world to Akira Toriyama. Those are his character designs. That's the only reason you would even tell me that you care about those characters, is that those are some of the last character designs that he did. That being respected, I'm not caring about them outside of their connection to him, but I'm not caring. They're not hype characters to me.
To you,
they're not anyone that we care about. That's not Granola. That's not Moro.
You can't say we when the nigga didn't even have a name and the character blew up before we even knew it was Xenoverse 3. There's people out there that actually cares about the character. Maybe you don't care, but it has a community out there though. That's what I'm saying. And plus, it makes it bigger because it's a CAC. And that ties down to Xenoverse. So, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like you care more about original characters. I feel like you would have been more happy if, like you said, Bergamo and Granola and Moro would have showed up. But that's not what Xenoverse is about. Xenoverse is about created characters.
Oh, no. I'm 50-50 with it. I care about both. It's a new game. You need to be showing me something new in all those respects. Show me what's new with the CAC. Show me what new options there are, which they didn't show anything. I mean, if you notice that particular trailer, I don't know whether you intend to touch on this later or not, but you notice they only showed humanoid Earthling Saiyan characters. They didn't show anyone else. They didn't show any Namekians, no Majins, no Frieza race characters. And you doing a big tour of the city. Like, this is you showing the active city and giving us a big hype view of the city, and you didn't show anything else except the Earthling Saiyans. That's it. But then on the other thing, yeah, I'm gonna want to see original characters. Okay, I'm gonna want to see what's new. Okay, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
What's John 1000 name? What's his name?
As far as everyone knows, didn't Bandai say they were gonna reveal that later?
Okay,
I remember at the end.
I got multiple questions. I have multiple. So you don't know his name. All right. The dude that was driving in the thing with the purple hair with the little earring, what was his name?
Nobody knows, but for some reason, everyone.
The dude that was in the alleyway with the little Saiyan tail with the little crazy hair, what was his name?
Nobody knows his name.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. We don't know anything about the game. We got one, and last one. How many trailers did we get for this game?
Oh, you only got one.
Okay, so why are we so picky about this one trailer, and we barely even got anything for it. So that's why I said nobody knows anything. We don't know, bro. We don't even know if Goku's in the game. Like nobody knows anything. So that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
I
but
feel like it's too early to be doing this.
But really, it's not. Okay, this is your big grand unveiling of the game. Like this is the trailer. This is your first impression. First impressions are everything. Now, of course, you're not going to show
first impression. I think they did a good job.
You know what would have been a good job? You don't have to show everything, but you could have shown at least 30 seconds of gameplay. Like show a combo or something. You know what I'm saying? Show us a little bit.
I mean, I do agree
show
with that,
a little
but
bit.
I know we're going to get more trailers showing that. I think, was it Sparkin first trailer? Was him just powering up?
Yeah. I wouldn't even call it a trailer, but you know, the first imagery of it, yeah.
Just him powering up then. So that's what I'm saying. So this was like our first trailer for the game. I don't count the H1000 one because they didn't even say what the freak the game was. I think this was our first Xenoverse 3 trailer. So I'm saying it's still so much to come. Like we don't know nothing about it.
Yeah, but here's the thing that you're not considering and that nobody else is considering and that I'm calling out, okay? What they're doing, they're trying, and I already know because a lot of other video game studios do this or publishers do this. They're hiding things. They're hiding the negatives. Okay, so right now and throughout this whole promotion, they're showing you everything they feel like is a positive with the game. So they're trying to get you hyped up over the graphics overhaul, which is it just looks like, again, a cheap copy of Sparking Zero in the animation department. It doesn't look, I mean, I'm not really wowed. Like you're trying to tell me that this game really required the power of the PS5 and it just, you know, they did show some in-game footage when John 1000 was teaming up with Brett, you know, when they went to go handle that mission and then it cut off right there. So I didn't see anything astonishing. It just looked like a cel-shaded Dragon Ball game. It didn't look amazing or anything that was next level. On top of that, I mean, this is your opportunity to put a lasting impression and you didn't wow anything. Like this is your grand unveiling. You show no gameplay. You show only one race of avatar in the game at all, right? So compare that to the other Xenoverse trailers. You at least saw other avatar races. Like when you load up the game for Xenoverse 2 and they're doing the whole instructional video, right? You know there are multiple races in the game. You see the Frieza races, the Namekians, the Majins. You see all that. There's no question about it. Now, of course, here's the thing. Because people are going to say they're trying to hold surprises back. What is there to be surprised with a confirmation of having Namekians or Majins or Frieza race characters in the game when they're supposed to be there because they're from Xenoverse 2? Now, if they were actually adding different things, like let's say for instance, let's say they added a Kai race or a demon race or whatever, and they chose not to show it immediately. Okay, cool. If they didn't want to show that, but why are you not showing the other races that are supposed to be there because they're supposed to get grandfathered in from the previous game?
So do that go back to what you said about, you said you don't want them showing the exact same things over and over again because we don't know. There's a lot of speculation where the dude that was driving, he could have been an android because he had the earring in. The demon girl that was singing, that could have been part of the demon race. They already showed the Saiyan. We didn't even know if John 1000 was a Saiyan or not. Oh yeah, we did because he did go Super Saiyan. He went Super Saiyan. We didn't know that. But I'm just saying that them could have been a teaser of 2 new races coming. So like,
okay,
you said earlier, I say could have been.
Okay, so he's an android because of some earrings.
I mean, majority of androids always have those earrings, so that's why I said it's speculation.
Let me ask you a question: does Android 17 and 18 have earrings?
No, but do they have 19 and 15 has it?
I mean,
and 14?
Only 19 has it.
14 and 15 had it too, didn't they, chat? Or am I tweaking? Didn't 14 and 15 had it?
Let me Google that right now. Let me Google that.
I think 14 and 15 had it.
Okay, let me Google that. But you're naming only 3 androids out of all the other ones that didn't have it. Cell didn't have it.
I'm naming 3 androids that had something in common with it, though. Why that airing for? You guess what I'm saying? I'm naming 3 things that had in common.
I mean, in defense of them, that could just be an accessory. I mean, I don't know. That could just be character design.
I'm just saying, that doesn't mean. That's why I said speculation. That's why I'm saying those 2 people that we saw could have been different races coming to the game. We don't know that.
Why would it? I mean, if we're saying it like that, why would an android need a car? Why would he just be flying off in the distance?
I mean, why did Goku go to driving school with Piccolo? Like, it's Dragon Ball. We don't know. We don't know. It's Bandai.
Let's be fair. Akira Toriyama didn't do that. That was filler.
Dude, come on,
that was filler.
I mean, bro. You know what I mean, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but
but that's what I'm saying, though, bro. Like, I just feel like it's too early to be nitpicking at this. Like, I feel like for the second trailer, then people can form their opinions on it. Because like I have my negatives about the trailer too. I felt like what you said earlier made sense. Like the graphics, I told my chat a million times, I thought the graphics was a little weak. But I'm not going to critique it because I know that could change. Maybe that's an early thing, bro. It's coming out next year. The same thing for Sparking. Sparking graphics, the first trailer looks nothing like the end game trailer. So that's what I'm saying. I don't want to critique too much about it because we don't know shit. Like, we don't know nothing at all. We only thing we know is Brett. That's the only thing we know is Brett and Bulma.
Didn't the
okay, so counterpoint. You're saying it's too early to judge. Okay, is it not too early to be sitting up here glazing the game?
I think people have the right to glaze it because the title we've been waiting for 10 years. So I feel like I don't think people are glazing the game. I think they're glazing the name Xenoverse 3. I don't really see people glazing the great game. There's nothing to glaze. They didn't show anything. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so if you have the right to say nobody should be critiquing the game, nobody should be making videos where they're sitting up there damn near having an orgasm over the trailer. Oh my God, Xenoverse 3. Oh,
but they're not waiting on this for so long, so you know niggas was gonna tweet, bruh. Like, you know, we've been waiting for this for 10 years. Like, obviously, the same way how we all reacted for Tenkaichi. Did like you, bro? Even you was like yelling at the top of your lung for Tenkaichi.
Oh yeah, when I thought Sparking Zero was gonna be good when they had that first trailer, yeah, cause I was hyped like, oh wow, they doing another Tenkaichi. Oh wow, yeah.
But I'm saying that feeling that you felt right there, that's what we felt for Xenoverse. So of course people's gonna scream, obviously, because it's a title we've been waiting on. Now, if it was a whole new game project and we saw that, then I think I'll see where you coming from. If it was a whole new game project without the name Xenoverse, then everybody be skeptical, like, why you didn't call it that? But now they revealed it as Xenoverse, we can kind of compare it to the other games in a way because, you know, we know how Xenoverse is. But go ahead.
Okay, but how do you not, let me approach it from this side. How do you know that it's not just a new game, but they're using the marketing, aka the lying, by attaching Xenoverse name to it? Because you know they can do that, right? They can just call something Xenoverse just for the brand recognition, but it'd be nothing like Xenoverse. I mean, they did say this is a brand new Dragon Ball experience, and I've already said this is not going to be the Xenoverse 3 that people think it is. This is going to be Dragon Ball Story Time Stranger. This is not going to be Xeno 3.
But I think it's too early to be thinking this hard, bro. I think we thinking too hard this early off this first trailer, bro. Like you said, like you just said, what if? Like I asked that for you. Like, what if they did the right thing then? You get what I'm saying? Like we don't know nothing.
But let's look at the track record of the company. How many times how in the hole is Bandai Namco with anime games? Let me ask you that.
Terrible.
What kind of reputation do they have? Okay, terrible. So why do y'all keep giving them the benefit of the doubt, even though every time you look up, especially with Sparking Zero, they just got through ruining that game? So why would it come?
See, that's a different thing. If you would have started off like that, if your arguments was y'all just keep your expectations low because you know how Bandai is, that's different. That's 100% different. I feel like you already critiquing the game. And we don't know nothing. If you was critiquing like Bandai skills and like, y'all, I won't get too hype, bro. They might leave this out. I won't get too hype because they might do this. I won't get too hype. Then that's different. I can't get mad at you that because Bandai has a track record of doing weird shit. Then that's different. But I feel like you're attacking it by saying, oh, they're not did this. The trailer was trash. And, you know, they Bagama. Like, it's like, damn. Like, we don't have enough to even super critique it, though. But I'm going to let you say it, but I want to go to another topic. I have something else I want to ask you about Xenoverse 3.
Okay. All I was going to say is that a lot of people are defensive about Xenoverse 3 because they feel like their dreams are being fulfilled. And like I said, weren't we here just a little bit better than 12 months ago when almost everything I said about Sparking Zero came to pass and people doubted everything I had to say and everything I said came to pass. And to this day, anytime you see a Sparking Zero hate video, it's using my talking points.
I have to disagree, man. I do have to disagree. I mean, you was the first one to hate on Sparking Zero, and we all know is the game came out role play. But I feel like your points, what you hated on, did not match what the game was doing wrong. That's what I feel like. Your hating points was the game didn't have Fasha, it didn't have Chila, it wasn't gonna have GT, it wasn't gonna do this and that and that. The game failed because it didn't have content. You didn't say that. You didn't say the game was gonna have content. You was more hating on the characters that was in the game. So that's
I did say that the combat was weak, and that's one thing. Now again, you might have
the combat is weak though. I don't think that's the reason it failed though. The reason it failed because of the content in the game, not because the game plays in a way. Well, in the beginning, it did a little bit. Okay,
and then on top of that, I told people about the lack of stage destruction, and to this day,
okay, you did say that.
There's only one. Okay, so there's a lot that I did say that came to pass, and some people have given me my flowers and said, "Hey, you were right. You were right on the money." And some people, they low key still hate, but they low key still use my talking points. And no matter what they do to that game, they try to release DLC updates.
Wait. I don't mean to cut you off. I don't want to talk about Sparking yet. I want to get into that later. I want to just stay on Xenoverse. We will get Sparking in a bit, though.
Fasha,
all right.
Yeah, I'm going to ask about that later. Hammer. Yo, Hammer, thanks for the bit, too, though, bro. All right, so back to Xenoverse. So I've been hearing you say that there's no CACs in the game. What makes you say that?
Okay, another thing. Since I know Bandai Namco, I bought their games since the PS2 generation. I know how they will try to deceive you. I know what kind of language they will use when they're promoting certain things. So you compare when they're talking about create your own character versus character customization. When you have a game from them that has actual avatar, create your character creation in it, they will always use the words create your own avatar or create your own character in the universe of blah, blah, blah.
It could be big five, man. Appreciate it, bro. Keep going. I'm just reading.
It could be anything. It could be create your own character in the world or whatever. That is the language that they use. But when you have basic character customization, that could be putting capsules on your character that makes them stronger, or putting an angel halo on Goku or Vegeta, or things of that nature. They said they had character customization in Sparking Zero, and both of us know good and well they don't have create your own avatar in that game. So when they said create your customize your character in Xenoverse 3, that's all the red flags you should have right there, because why would they not deliberately say create your own character?
Didn't they say that under a tweet? Didn't they say character customization? Oh, so
yeah,
you're saying that when they make character customization, it means put accessories and chains Brett and Age 1000 clothes. That's what you mean. That's what you think.
So put items, put stat up items, like halos, Majima, stuff like that. But it's not you creating your character. It's you just editing another character with other, different stuff like that. But it's not you creating your own original character.
So what about if they do put it in? Then what? Well, let's say it is in there. Like, would you be more happier or no?
I mean, I would still look at the other factors, but that would take care of that concern, would it not? I mean, if they actually had it, but I know they don't.
You don't know that, dude. This is fire, bro. But you don't know that, though. Like I feel like for them to say character customization, I can't really fight you on this because it's still a role play answer that's not 100% confirmed. So I can't really fight you on this topic because I don't want to be like, it's gonna be in there, and let's say you're correct because we don't know 100%. Yo, thanks so much for the bit too, Jam, bro. Appreciate for the bit too, though, bro. But like I said, I feel like if Bandai do go with the route where you can't make your custom created character in a Xenoverse game that had it 1 and 2, that's just absolutely delusional. Like I don't think they're that delusional to do that. I really don't. But
they are. Let me give you an example of them being that delusional. Okay, so I brought this up before earlier, and I released a game called, and it's gonna be just like Xenoverse 3, Digimon Story Time Stranger, right? They were delusional in that because they made a Digimon game with no PvP, which that's the main purpose of you training up your Digimon and getting them ready and getting their stats up there. And then when you complete the story, it's like, okay, here we go. We finna jump into the PvP, and they had no PvP. They did everything else right, but the one major thing that will keep you playing that game year in and year out is the PvP, and they don't have it. So they will do stuff like that. And I think they had the same language of having character customization in that game too, because you can customize the avatar over there, or the player character. So they will do stuff like that. They're not above doing dumb stuff like that.
Are you willing to make a bet? If you're that confident, are you willing to make a bet that CACs are not in the game? Are you really that confident on that? Because I was gonna say, if it's really not in there, if it's really not in there, I'll donate $50 to your stream. If it's not in there, bro, I'll donate $50 to the stream if it ain't in there. But if it is in there, because I just want to see how confident you are about that. Like you deep down, you know CAC is gonna be in the game, bro. I just want to see how, like, are you 10 toes on this confident?
I am.
So if you that confident,
I am confident, but I'm a man of the cloth. I don't really gamble like that, bro.
I can't do it. It's a donation, bro. But okay, we get off that, man. But, all right, bro. But I just saying, man. I definitely think that CAC is going to be in there, bro. I don't think Bandai's that crazy to even go to that even instinct to even do something, because you know that would be a big uproar. Even if they announce that CACs are in the game, I think the community are going to like dog them out to the point where it's going to force them to do that. There's no way that we're accepting that this game don't have your created like you can't create your own character. Same way how they dogged them for a local play. You know what I'm saying? So like it has to be in there before it comes out. Like it's insane. I just definitely don't think they will go that far, bro.
Okay, well, how do you not know? They of course they're a company. They already know this stuff. How do you not know they haven't planned and accounted for that? And they're biding their time. They're gonna, like I said, they're gonna reveal all the things that they feel are gonna hook you to the game, all the good stuff, and they're gonna do just enough to get you to hit that pre-order, and then the last week or two before the game is supposed to release, they drop the bomb. Oh, there's no character creation. There's just cut character.
Like they would not do that, bro. We wouldn't know by then, though. We wouldn't know by then after 3 to 4 trailers. We haven't seen no CACs that we will 100% know by then. Because this, if this second trailer don't show that, then we will kind of get a sense of if it's in the game or not. Because the first trailer, I don't look at it's just an announcement trailer. There's no gameplay trailer. There's nothing. It's literally just an announcement trailer of Xenoverse. The next trailer, then we better be getting the stuff you're talking about. I better see some gameplay. I better see some character customization. I better see how big how big the game is. But for the first trailer, I'm not looking into it like that because it's just an announcement. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. I just feel like you're doing this a little bit too early. For the second trailer and they didn't show none of this, then you got it. This will be a whole different conversation. But I just feel like it's too early to be doing that because you don't know anything about nothing. You don't even know half the character's name. You don't even know John's name. We don't know nothing about anything, bro. But I do have another question I want to ask. Oh, you want to go ahead? Go ahead. I got another question to ask.
I was just saying, we all know that Bandai, they're masters of drip feeding news and content. So they're going to drag this out. And I know that for a fact. They're going to drag this out. They're not going to rip the Band-Aid off because they don't want to scare y'all off too soon. They want to wait on this. I know that for a fact, but go ahead.
Okay. Another thing I want to ask you is, what are the top 5 things that would make you happy in Xenoverse 3? What are the top 5 things that would make you happy? 'Cause I'm curious.
Top 5. Okay. Top 5. Well, number 1, you already knew this was coming. Fasha, number 1. That's off the rip.
Here we go.
Number 2. Custom move set. Like, I feel like it's time to go ahead and have the custom move set. Number 3, custom aura. It's beyond time.
Appreciate it, bro. My fault. Go ahead.
Number 3, custom auras. It's been beyond time to have custom auras.
Okay.
Number 4. Let's see. A bigger roster of returning characters from the past game. So like Hatchiak from Rage and Blast 2, 14 and 15. All these like missing forms and missing characters like second and third form Frieza, second form
Sarah.
Sarah.
In Xenoverse? Why do that matter in Xenoverse?
That matters because more characters means more tools for the CAC. So even if you might not like the character, you might not like the standard character design of Android 19. Maybe you might like the moves attached to that character, and because the character is in the game, you could just take their moves and put them on your CA.
No. Okay. Wait. You said, and what was the character? You said third form Frieza. That's the long head one.
Yep.
Okay. Wasn't third form Frieza moves in Xenoverse for your CAC?
Not all.
But
Not all of them.
I mean, we only know 2 moves. Maybe is the one that he pointed, the thing he did to Piccolo, and maybe another role play. So they did do that in Xenoverse. They put their moves in the game, but maybe he wasn't in there. So why ask for the character though?
But he's the only instance of that. You know they didn't put his actual, because you would probably get a way more overpowered ultimate version of that move that's actually like the crazy finger beam. And they just gave you the combo, key blast combo version of that move that's way weaker, but but that, I mean, it's more characters in the roster. You're not gonna always want to play CAC. Sometimes you might have a favorite character. Maybe I want to play Caulifla. Maybe I want to play Kefla. Maybe I want to play Fasha. Maybe I want to be the number 1 Fasha online. People want to play characters like that. We're here because we love Dragon Ball and the characters that are a part of Dragon Ball. So why wouldn't you want more of those characters in the game?
I feel like that's not what Xenoverse is about. Xenoverse is. Yeah. I understand what you're saying. You can get tired of playing your CAC, but if that's the case, go play Sparking, because that's a game that's full of your favorite Dragon Ball characters. For Xenoverse, it's about your CAC. I don't give a damn about Goku in Xenoverse. I don't care if he's in the game or not, because I'm not going to be. That's not the main focus of Xenoverse. I feel like. So asking for stuff like that is crazy to me. Like, it would be different. Be like, yo, I want Goku moves or I want Vegeta moves. Yeah, if they're in the game, whoop-de-freaking do. If they're not, I'm not going to get mad at Bandai for it. You feel me? So, like, that's what I'm asking you. So, like, why is it a big deal if they're in the game or not, in my opinion?
But here's the thing. Is it bothering you if the character, like if they put the character there and they were already designing the character, making the character, and I mean, the character is just there for the people that want to play it, but then you get the super attack. So, I mean, if you don't like the character, don't play them, but use their super attacks. I mean,
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use the super attacks. I'm not gonna play them, but I'm saying, because you said that you wanted like, what was the character? You said third form Frieza. Like, that would make you happy if that pop up. Like I just feel like that's just filler role play instead of asking for like custom grabs or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Or
yeah, but again, some people just want to play the character that's their favorite. Maybe I want Super Bojack. Maybe instead of playing Lord Paragon all day, maybe I want to play Super Bojack and have some fun with that character. I mean, especially if they make him fun to play and he's a good character. Maybe I want to play that. Maybe I want to play Maybe I want to play Vados Maybe I want to play any of those characters. I want to play them all day long as they're fun to play. That's the whole point of a Dragon Ball game. Make them fun to play and just give us more content. That's all it is.
Okay. And what was the one quick second. Yo,
number 5.
Wait, Takami, thanks so much for the big $10 donation. Takami, I appreciate that, bro.
Good day. I hope the devs take the time to give us proper transformations for Frieza and Cell with all of their forms this time. Things like this add more charm to the game.
Okay.
All right, so what was your 5th thing, man?
Number 5. Okay, so I already said movesets. Interactable environment. So like back in Rage and Blast games, you used to have the ability of like interacting with the environment. Like you could punch people, make them stick to a wall, or you could like crash them into the ground and like the terrain would turn into a crater and they would be stuck in the ground. Like you had interactable environments. I wanted to see that return.
All right, so like blowing up buildings and stuff like that.
Xenoverse Glazer Law.
Stuff like that, yeah.
Okay, so that's Blazing. Thanks so much for the big 2 and the Sword 6. Thanks so much for the big 2 though, boy. He's gonna use the. If you want to answer Blaze donation, you can go crazy, bro. Yo, Grandmaster Hawk, thanks so much for the big.
If he's gonna use the camera mode.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, I'm not gonna be in Xenoverse 3, so I guess that would be a no.
What you mean you're not gonna be in Xenoverse 3?
I'm not buying that game. I'm sorry.
Dude, you're gonna be the first one on there, bro. I ain't gonna.
Oh,
off of one announcement trailer that made your mind up that quick? Just off of one announcement trailer?
I mean, if you're not gonna have the other races of avatars and you don't have the roster that I'm looking at, just like I said, I'm not gonna buy Sparking Zero. You don't see me on that game at all. Period. Point blank. When I say that I'm not buying something, I'm not buying it.
I mean, I ain't gonna force you to swipe your card, but if you don't want to play it, we all go play it. But I feel you, man. There was another question I had. It was that your top 5 things you wanted, though, bruh. What was it? I had something else. Damn, I had another card. He wants. Yo, thanks so much for the bit too, though, bruh. But what was it, man? What was it?
He just wants schooner content.
It was something else I had to ask you, bruh. All right. Okay, so you said original characters. I see you a big fan of that. And I see some people in the chat, they want original characters. To clarify things, chat, for Xenoverse, I don't care about original characters. I never did. I know there's a community out there that loves original characters. You want to hop on rank and play Goku and stuff like that. Me, personally, I'm not that type of guy. I think Xenoverse is made for your CACs, bro. That's just what I think, bro. If you want to go play with Kid Buu and role play and stuff, I feel like sparking is your game, you know? That's just how I feel, man. All right. So what else happened in the trailer? Name one thing you think Bandai is gonna leave out besides the CACs and stuff? Name one thing you think they're gonna leave out of Xenoverse 3 that gonna make the game worse, like 2v2, 3v3s, something that was in Xenoverse 2 and 1. What you think they're gonna leave out? What do you think?
I think that might be a tough one because I mean the characters were the main thing and the CAC avatars. I don't think they'd be stupid enough not to have like raids and parallel quests and expert missions.
So they're not stupid enough to not have raids and parallel quests, but they're stupid enough to leave out character customization. Like how do that correlate?
Yeah, but you gotta look at it like this. Those are playable modes. Like that's where they're gonna do their customization options for Jane and John and Jane 1000. That's how they're going to keep you playing week to week or however long they intend for the lifespan of the game to be. But they can get away because, again, that's not really like with them cutting the avatar races. That's a matter of them being lazy and just not wanting to do them and cutting them out and using the excuse that they had to do a new system from the ground up and they had to cut them or whatever, blah, blah, blah. But with them, and the raid and the parallel quest thing, those are the things that's going to be their intentional end game. That's where they want you to play after you get done with the story mode. They want you to play the raids and the parallel quests. So that, they got to have those.
But not customization, not character customization. That was in their previous.
Not character creation, but character customization. Again, you notice that they said that Akira Toriyama wrote this story, design. You really think they gonna let you design over John and Jane 1000 when those are his character designs? Because they didn't say. Remember, they didn't say that about the Xenoverse 1 and Xenoverse 2 mascot characters, but they deliberately said that about Xenoverse 3 and John and Jane 1000 is that Akira Toriyama designed them and wrote the story around that for them, right? Didn't they say all that?
Yeah, they did say that, bro.
Okay, so of course.
I mean, why would it bet on it? Yo, Dart, thanks for the beat too, and my boy Kagu, thanks for the beat 5, man.
$50.
Character customization is what makes Xenoverse what it is. If they're stupid enough to take it out, like, I just don't think they're that crazy to leave that out. Like I said, I don't want to go back and forth with you on that because there's not 100% confirmation. But I just think it's too early to even think that. Like, that didn't even come to my head when I saw the trailer. I was just looking at it as an announcement. I wasn't looking at it to break it down and compare it to the other games. You can't even compare it to the other games because there's no gameplay. There's nothing. All we see with the graphics a little bit. And Boma, like, talking to freaking Age 1000 dude. So these things would be, but I do disagree, man. I do disagree when it comes to the character customization. I hope they don't go that route. If that's the case, then that's just freaking crazy. But I don't think the community will even allow that. I think niggas will get on their ass so quick.
Okay. Well, one thing I wanted to address real quick that I see the chat is talking about. They want to talk about my lack of information. How is it that I've been on PS5 for a year, yet these morons are still saying that I'm on PS4 only? You want to talk about me and my information, but that's your lack of
so
information.
Can you confirm to us you do got a PS5?
Oh, well, I missed that first part. You broke up for me.
My fault. I said, so just go ahead and confirm this, bro. So you do got a PS5.
Yeah, I've been had a PS5. I announced that literally a year ago.
All right, Chad. He's not Mr. PS4 no more. He's Mr. PS5 now, bro. Yes, that's what y'all worried about. Want him to get the same, man. He's PS5 now, man. And you still haven't bought Sparking at all.
Nope. I bought a PlayStation 5 version of Xenoverse 2 though.
Dude, this upset. I saw you, bro. I even saw you hating on Xenoverse 2 last DLC. Like, I feel like nothing make you happy, bro. Like,
no. It's not that. I just look. It's like anything. Like, if you want, like, pretend you got a friend, right? Which you do. I imagine you do. Dude, and you care about this person, and you want them to do well. You tell them the truth, right? You gotta tell them when they messing up, when something is not on point, because you want them to do better because you care. Well, if I care about Xenoverse 2 and I see it messing up, I'm gonna call it out. That does not make you any less of a fan for calling something out.
I get that perfection, but I really genuinely think that your mindset when it comes to wanting things is completely different from the normal community mindset. Because, like, for what they show for Xenoverse 2, I don't give a damn about Xenoverse 2 no more. But the last DLC looked like an Avengers Endgame roleplay. I would think a Xenoverse 2 fan would get hype about that. But it seemed like you got upset. But one DLC, they had Fidel pregnant or something, and they had 18, and you was hype about that. I just feel like I might be wrong, but I thought I saw you get hyped for like Fidel and 18, like DLC. I think didn't they have a DLC about Fidel and 18, like new clothes or something like that?
The only reason I said that was good, I was going to say it was bad, but they saved it by having Ultra Super Villain Vegeta, Ultra Super Villain Goku Black, and then they finished it off. Restrained Broly, and I'm like, okay, looking at the entire DLC pack, they only have 2 off characters. Everything else is on point. So I'm like, okay, since I'm looking at the totality of the DLC pack, it looks pretty good.
Yo, Lil Greg, thanks so much for the beat 10, Lil Greg.
John Chapter 1000 is literally Toriyama's CAC in Xenoverse.
Yeah, but I didn't like the last or this current DLC pack that's about to come out. I don't like Chapter 4 because they're only coming in here with Ultra Super Villain Fu, and Ultra Superhero Goku. That is a terrible way to send off Xenoverse 2.
I mean, it can't be that terrible if Xenoverse 3 about to happen. Obviously, something crazy is about to happen, bro. So like I said, we don't know. We don't know until we play.
Again, y'all don't understand marketing. They're just they're capitalizing off of people that have been just lusting after that Xenoverse 3, that number 3. They know people are going to be dumb enough to buy it and ignore the obvious flaws and to just give them that initial money and do exactly what they did with Sparking Zero. They'll get you in the door. They'll get you in the door with the premise of Xenoverse 3, and then when you find out after you play that first couple of hours and that dopamine wears off of you being hyped about, oh wow, look at the brand new game, and then you start noticing all the flaws, and you start noticing the lack of this and the lack of that. Then you want to be mad, and then you want to come back, and you want to join the reality crew. You want to join the hater brigade, as you call it. Like, nah, you already gave them your money. You part of the problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to pick a side. If you want to be on the side that's glazing 24/7, you're a part of the problem as to why we don't get better.
I mean, like, dude, you know what, bro? Like I said, I can't really eat how I used to with Bandai when it came to it, because Sparking Zero did disappoint me in a way. But like, I feel like this is their last chance. Now, I'm not gonna lie, if this game fail and this game is terrible and this game end up like how Sparking Zero was, bro, and it's just bare bones and we gotta wait years for content and stuff like that, then I'm not gonna lie, I think I'll be 100% just against Bandai, and I think I would hate on everything too. But like I said, I can't really give that energy yet because I just don't know enough. I really just don't know enough about anything. That's why I don't want to say too much. I don't want to be like, yeah, 100% customization will come in the game. Oh yeah, 100% we gonna have 2v2s and 3v3s. Yeah, because I know Bandai track record. So I just think we just have to wait a little bit and see what these next 2 to 3 trailers are. Then we can start critiquing it. That's just how I feel about this whole thing right now, because I just feel like like I keep saying, I just feel like you're just doing it a little bit too soon off of just an announcement trailer in a way.
Okay, but why would it be too soon? Why? Okay, let's take the focus off of only Dragon Ball.
Okay.
They keep doing this again and again and again with every anime game. Naruto Storm Connections. Jack that up. Won't fix it, won't make additional DLC content. Got a lot of people in the door, left it dead as a doornail within a year, right? Demon Slayer. A lot of people felt like they were
Bit 10, Gabe.
So why don't you encourage
a lot of people felt like they were satisfied with the initial game, and then what? Numbers fell off because people noticed the flaws. So again, obvious cash grab. Did they publish Jujutsu Kaisen?
I'm pretty sure they did.
Okay, and we all know how terrible that was. Game after game. My Hero Academia All's Justice. Now, I like that game. I like that fighting in that game. But again, the content is just not there. And they're willing to, after they get those initial sales,
too, bro.
They're leaving everyone high and dry. They keep doing it over and over and over again. So it's not just limited to Dragon Ball. It's every property they touch. It's gotten so bad. I don't know if you know this, but recently, Toei,
what are we talking about?
Toei and Shueisha had to make their own video game studios to prepare to take this stuff away from Bandai Namco. Did you know that?
Yeah, I saw that. I was going to talk about it.
Okay, so obviously people are not satisfied with Bandai Namco, so giving them the benefit of the doubt is actually a bad thing to do because they've already proven it with their bad track record. They're just constantly failing.
I mean, I get that. I mean, dude, I'm not mad at you for like having trauma with Bandai Namco because I have it too, bro. Like, I'm not mad at you for that. Like, I understand the shit you're saying. I understand like that aspect. I feel you because it is annoying after game after game after game, it flops and fails. I understand that. But like, I just keep going back and saying, I'm not going to do this for this game yet because they know that this is a big freaking game. They know that this is a continuation to Xenoverse or whatnot. And the way they took care of Xenoverse 2 and the way they took care of Xenoverse 1 and stuff like that, there's no way they would I'm hoping There's no way they'll do that for this game and they'll just treat it like shit. So that's why I still have a little bit of hope for Xenoverse 3. Now, if this was a brand new title and this did not have Xenoverse 3 in the title, bro, I would be super skeptical about this game. I would be saying almost the same shit you would be saying. Like, dude, don't fall for this, bro. I'm more skeptical on this because, you know, look how these games turned out. Just because of that name Xenoverse 3 and how well they took care of them other games, bro, that's what's still giving me that little bit of hope. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like that's what the community is feeling too, in a way, because of the name Xenoverse 3, and they've been doing DLC for 10 years and all they have to do is just import role play. Like, they have an easy job. It's just, will they do it? That's what it is. They literally have an easy job to make this game beautiful, but we just don't know if Bandai is going to be smart enough to freaking do that. But like I said, some of your shit, bro, I'm not mad at, like, the little trauma stuff. I'm not mad at it because I understand that. But the saying that it's trash and all that, I just think that part is crazy. To be scared of it, yes, I agree with you there. But just to call it, just to down it already, that's where I disagree at. Go ahead, bro.
Okay,
Swag, man, what's good with you, bro? Change the world. Thanks for the big two, though, bro.
Best Dimps employee in his
Okay, so with Xenoverse 2, I think you're giving them too much credit, because this is why I think about Xenoverse 2. I think Xenoverse 2 was a Humpty Dumpty accident. I feel like they didn't.
What's your favorite game? What's your favorite Dragon Ball game?
No, right now my favorite game is Xenoverse 2, but what I'm saying is I feel like the success of Xenoverse 2 was a Humpty Dumpty accident. They did not foresee that game doing this well for this long. That was lightning in a bottle. They did not plan for that. It was the right place at the right time. It had the right community that was waiting for a Dragon Ball game. And all those things came together. You know, when they say the planets aligned, the stars aligned, everything lined up, and that game had its success. And since then, they've been trying to put together the same Humpty Dumpty. Dragon Ball The Breakers failed and flopped. Okay? Sparking Zero, as we know, failed and flopped. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, you know, nobody really cares about it. Like, they see they just look at the CC2 level cutscenes and then, you know, they hype out about it. But nothing touches that level of success that is Xenoverse 2. And they've been recreating those conditions that got that success, and they've been failing ever since. And you talk about Bandai Namco and what they will and won't do. Look at their poor business relationship with ArcSys. I don't know if you know this either, but with Dragon Ball Fighters, they just got through releasing Super Saiyan 4 Diamond Goku.
They didn't make it. ArcSys didn't make it. Yeah,
ArcSys didn't make it. Why? Because Bandai Namco has a terrible relationship with them. They're beefing. They're not paying people on time. And ArcSys did not want to come back. A lot of people want to blame it on ArcSys being busy with Marvel Tokon. Oh, no. It's because they're beefing with Bandai Namco and they don't want to be associated with them anymore. So Bandai is being cheap and they're going through third-party developers.
My chat saying that they did make it. I don't know what it be, but they said they posted it on Twitter.
Yeah, it's down to how, because somebody went into how Super Saiyan 4 Diamond Goku was designed. Some of the animations look janky. Like, you got yeah, the animations look janky. How the sprite is animated doesn't even match how all the other characters are animated. So I don't know, but Bandai has a bad record all around with different developers to where they don't want to be involved with them. Now I don't know this part, but that might be why CC2 doesn't really care to come back and fix the situation with Storm Connections. So I don't know.
Can somebody, send me the tweet and let's see if they make it or not, bro. Send me the tweet, bro. Hurry up, since you know so fast, bro. Send me the tweet. If they made it, then I see where he coming from. If they didn't make it, then this was just like D5 yap. So let's see, man. Let's see. They didn't? No, they didn't make it, Reggie?
They did.
Unc trolling? Unc sent me a message. Is that Unc, bro? Unc, we don't got no role play in our messages, bro. What's in our messages, bro? Because you know how you be. Okay, he didn't. He sent me a normal message. Let's see what this is real quick. Today, Diamond Pack has been added, developed by... I ain't gonna lie, you didn't lie, dude. You and they did make it. So this was like D5, yeah. So like, what was the beef thing we was talking about?
They do. It is known that they're beefing with them. They also did that one update a couple of months ago. That the update was so bad, like they had characters T-posing and stuff, and they had started going through third parties to do updates and different stuff for Dragon Ball FighterZ. They did though. They went through third party developers because they've got bad blood with ArcSys. That's all. That's famously known. That's known. If you want to look on Twitter, look on Reddit. That's very famously known.
Wait, I'm sorry, bro. What? They didn't fix the rollback? Tell him that is a fact. Oh, so Unc was right. Okay, I didn't know if he was right or not, bro.
I think Kakarot and Breakers were models on how to.
Yo, Fountain, thanks for the bit 10, Fountain.
Look at the timelines. Then this game has been in development with them.
I think
Plus, why wouldn't
wasn't
Xenoverse
models,
3 expand on 1 and 2?
How to develop Xenoverse 3 and look at the timeline of the game. Do you agree with Fountain donation when he donated?
Oh, let me see it. Fountain and Kakarot Breakers. I don't think so.
Fountain, he'll agree with you, little bro.
Let me read that again. I think Kakarot and Breakers were models on how to develop Xenoverse 3. If you look at the timelines, then this game has been in development with them. Plus, why wouldn't Xenoverse 3 expand on 1 and 2? Again, that really doesn't matter. They're only using the name Xenoverse. But the gameplay and how it's actually presented will probably be majorly different from how Xenoverse 1 and 2 were handled. Y'all don't understand marketing. You might as well replace marketing with the word lie. They feel perfectly comfortable lying, aka marketing to you that this game is the Xenoverse 3 that you think it is, and then turn around and just making a big ass mess out of it. As long as it gets you in the door and gets you to pre-order the game, they don't care.
I don't mean to cut you off, bro. Reggie, dude, it literally says developed by Artwork. Reggie, it's crazy, bro. Reggie, thanks so much for the bit 5 though, boy. Goku, thanks so much for the bit 20 though, Goku. Bit 20 though, boy. W in the freaking chat for my boy Goku though, boy.
This is a little extra.
Reggie, I think you're overthinking it, man. I'm not gonna lie, Reggie. I think you're overthinking it. It literally says developed by Artworks. Because it says Dragon Ball Fight. It says has been added to Dragon Ball FighterZ, developed by Art. Also, I don't know, dude. It's like role play. I don't freaking know, dude. I really don't know, dude. Y'all can like, I don't know, man. Go to the rock. Reggie tweaking. I don't know, man. I really don't know, dude. It's like role play, man. I'm not gonna lie. I think Reggie's right, dude. But I don't know, dude. I don't know, dude. I don't know, bro. All right, bro. Get back to perfection, bro. All right, y'all. So, thanks for the big 20, man. Appreciate it, though, bro. All right, so let's go ahead and switch this subject to sparking real quick since I got you in here, man.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you saw the sparking big update, and they added some of your favorite characters in there that you've been asking for 2 years now. How do you feel about the Sparking Zero update, the new one?
What did they add? Because I've heard that they added Devilman.
They added the big F, man. They added the big F, bro. Fasha. So how we feel about that?
Oh, so they finally added her?
Not satisfied. Fire, man. Dude, like, how do you feel about it, man?
Look, guess what? I don't care. That gameplay is trash. I do not care.
So you don't. So
no, I don't care. It does not change my decision on that game. The gameplay is garbage.
And they added Chila. They added Fasha and Chila, man.
Okay, good for them. It's trash. Do I care about Chila and Fasha being in Dragon Ball Dokkan Battle or Dragon Ball Legends? Hell no. Guess what? Because those games are garbage. So why the hell would I care about them being in Sparking Zero when all the characters play the same? It's not like Xenoverse where characters play differently. If you go to Sparking Zero, it doesn't even matter which combo you use. It's gonna be square, 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 square. Oh, and then on top of it, from what I understand,
and Zanya, let me cut you off. And they add, bro, they literally added your like dream team, bro. Fasha, Chila, and Zanya, bro.
I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Why would I care when in that game all the characters play the same? If you play Goku, you didn't play Fasha. Both of them play the same. You just go get close, square, square, square. I've watched different people live stream this game. I've watched you live stream this game before just to see what it was like, just to know. And guess what? It's exactly what we knew. It was trash. Everyone plays the same to where it really does not matter who you pick. The only thing, and I picked up on this hearing Eli whine about it. I watched him too. Some guy named not Eli or something. So that dude, the little white boy that looks like Silent.
All right, bro, we gotta do all that, man. Let's keep it Dragon Ball, bro. Let's keep it. Okay.
Oh, I always say because you like the dude from Jay and Silent
Bob. Keep going, boy. Just keep it Dragon Ball, boy. That one kept going.
Oh, okay. So, the only thing that makes the characters different, from what I understand, is the power rating system. So if a character is rated power level 4 DP, 5 DP, 7 DP, or whatever, I've heard people talk about this umpteen times. If they're not above a 7, they don't fucking matter. So I already know, because those characters are females, and because Bandai Namco and because Spike are sexist, you already know they finna be low DP. So they're not even gonna be in that trash game.
Bro, like, you can't get mad if they're low DP if that's what they are in the show, though.
Okay, but why would anyone care about some characters you're not gonna be able to use?
I agree with that part, but I'm just saying, like, you can't get, like, of course they're gonna be low DP though. Yo, Hammer, thanks for the big 5, man.
So why should developers care
out of that trailer? The only person that people are even gonna care about, and it's only because he's a fusion, and you know he's gonna be high DP, is Super 17. Because from what I've heard, they make all fusions like EP 10 or something. So you already know he's the only one people are gonna care about, because he's like, he's gonna be the meta. Who?
Champa.
Okay, I guess him too. I don't know, but ultimately it doesn't matter, because the DP system, that's just gonna be your stat system or whatever. How strong your character punches and how much damage they can absorb. That's all it is. But other than that, all the characters play the same. Square, 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 square. Knock away, throw a super attack. The online, the servers are so trash. Most stuff don't connect.
Thanks for the big 5 though, bro. So let me ask you this. Let's not forget we watched someone dog Gogeta with Cyberman. It is about, I mean, yeah. You gotta be like a demon at the game to do it, but yeah. Yo, Fallon, thanks for the big 5. So let me ask you this, bro. So let's go back to Xenoverse 3 real quick. So let's say in the next trailer, Xenoverse 3, they show gameplay models of Fasha, Chila, Zangya. They show all 3 of them and everything. And, you know, they show gameplay, and let's say the gameplay was decent or whatnot. Would that change your mind about the game?
Look, I'm gonna put it like this. The only thing that's gonna change my mind is if they show all the Avatar races.
No, I'm just saying. So not to cut you off, but I'm saying, is that just a quick yes or no? Would that change your mind? Yes or no? No. Before you start, you know, adding more to it.
Okay, that alone, that by itself, no.
Wow, I thought you was gonna say yes, man. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Thanks for the big 2, Mark. Bro, that just seems like that's the main shit you asked for, though. That's what it feels like.
I'm an all or nothing person. I'm an all or nothing. You want all of my money, I want all of what I want. You want all, because you're gonna try to charge $100 and some for the game, and then you're gonna try to, on top of that, charge a $50 season pass. I expect to get all of what I want, because you want all of my money.
So you want the Fasha, the Zanya, and everything, and plus like the other races and everything. Like it got to mark off your checklist for you to buy it.
Yep.
Okay, so let me go back to this then. You bought Xenoverse 2 when it didn't have Fasha and everything in there. So what, if that didn't mark off your checklist, you bought that?
Okay, at the time when the Xenoverse 2 first came out, it did. It met all my check boxes. It was a clear improvement over 1. It had all the CAC Avatar races. It was still the promise of having these different characters in different DLCs down the line. I had no way of knowing that they weren't gonna honor that commitment of putting Fasha in as DLC. They already had her items in the game. They referenced her. They had tons of story opportunities and story relevance to add that character into the game, and they gypped out on it. They didn't do it. So I had no way of knowing.
I mean, I guess, man. I guess, bro. So wait, so can I ask you this, bro? Let's say if they drop another trailer, are you willing? If they listen, whenever they do drop another trailer and whatever your thoughts on it, bro, are you willing to do a part 2 to this once they do that? Because I feel like it would be more fair of really critiquing to this. Would you willing to come back and say your thoughts of a part 2 of the trailer?
Oh, sure. Yeah, of course.
Because that's when I really want to see what you have to say is when the next trailer. Because this just seems like role play when it comes. Because like I said, we don't know. The next trailer, I want to see what you have to say about it, in my opinion. That's what I want to feel like. But I was going to have a segment where chat could like ask you certain questions. You could read the ones you want to read the ones you don't want to. If they do you want to do that? Or... Because I don't know how. I
mean, sure, if you got time for it, yeah.
All right, so chat, if you got any questions for Perfection about Xenoverse, keep it Dragon Ball related. If not Dragon Ball related, mods, ban it immediately. If it's not Dragon Ball related, ban it. I'm not doing no roleplay shit, bro. So if y'all got any questions for him, you can read the ones you want to read, bro. So go crazy, man. Yo, Kag, thanks so much for the bit 5, though, boy. I appreciate it, though, bro. Keep it Dragon Ball related, bro. I'm not doing that bullshit, bro. Keep it Dragon Ball related, bro. Anything Dragon Ball, you got a certain question you want to ask or get his opinion on, go crazy, bro. If you don't got nothing cool to say, bro, just keep it to yourself, off. Yo, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it, Kagu, with the big 5, though, boy. He said, why you do? I'm going to let him read it. So if any ones you see you want to read, if somebody donate to you, please read that one first if you don't mind since they donated. But yeah, bro.
Okay,
somebody
just one from
my fault. Yeah, now, can you answer that, please? I'm so sorry. Can you answer that without can you answer Ranger Mail one? I'm curious about that one too.
Oh, I only saw this one from Pagu XV, and it didn't seem like he was asking a question. It seemed like you were making a statement.
No, from Ranger Mail. Can you read the one from Ranger Mail?
Let me try to find it. Ranger Mail. I think I'm back. Push back here.
I just read it to you, man. He said, "Why you like Fasha so much?"
Bruh, she's the first female Saiyan. Why not like her, bruh? She was badass in the movie, bruh.
Dude, what did she do in the movie, bro?
Bruh, she's the first female Saiyan. She on the group. She kicking ass just like the dudes. Like her design, like it's kick ass. It's exactly what you would want for a female Saiyan. Like it's just everything. The color palette is perfect. The outfit is just like perfect. You know, it's everything, bruh. Even the voiceover is just perfect. Like you couldn't get a better character, bruh. You could not have a better character. And then when you get her in Budokai Tenkaichi 2 and Tenkaichi 3, the moveset is flawless too. Like, I'm sorry, I'm always gonna have a place in my heart for the first female Saiyan. Like,
then
she's perfect.
Like, die like 1 minute.
Okay, but you know, since the movie is for the father of Goku, you knew that everyone else had to die off because it's got to be about Bardock. He's got to be the tragic hero and whatnot. And you know, at that time, they were not ready for like a female Saiyan hero to lead the movie. So, you know, they had to job Fasha out and have her, you know, kind of be that inspiration for Bardock to crash out and try to fight against Frieza. So it is what it is.
Hey man, listen, bro. That's what you got going on, bro. So go crazy, bro. Anybody else got any other questions, bro? Any other questions, bro? Keep it Dragon Ball related. Dragon Ball related. Any questions, man? Dragon Ball related, bro. Dragon Ball related. Do anybody have any more questions, bro, before we move on? He already answered. He said he ain't gonna play Xenoverse 3, bro. If you see one, bro, just read it, bro.
Yeah, like Xenoverse 3 is not up to standard. It's not gonna have. It's not adequate. It's not good enough, bro.
Nah, I mean, bro, D the Hopper, please shut that shit up. He meant like me eating in my comments, bro. Please, bro.
Oh, let me see.
There is a possible Dragon Ball Xenoverse 3 will be the
I don't see it. I'm looking at the highlighted super chats and whatnot. I'm not seeing this stuff for some reason. Let me go to why.
Yeah, you might gotta like hit the live button and it'll catch you up, bro. Hooper, bro. No, cause you hopping on meat. That's why I call you Hopper, nigga. I read it right the first time. You just like meat eating.
Hopper, not Hopper. They don't highlight his stuff. I see what he last said, but it didn't.
Thanks so much for the bit fire though, boy. I appreciate it though, bro.
Okay, I see local what he said. Perfection. Your characters are coming as Sparking Zero. Why are you not happy? I don't play Sparking Zero, so I'm not gonna be happy. That game is trash. Nobody. I don't care about it. The gameplay. Is not. There's not enough strategy or depth to it. It's damn near a cell phone tap game. You just tap and square. It does not matter. There's no neutral game. There's no combo There's no real combo resets. I've seen the stupid stuff people try to do with some kind of key blast or something with Android characters. And I see people cry. I've seen different streamers crying about that. But other than that, the combo is shallow compared to Xenoverse 2. So I really do not care about that game. Like, it's not Tenkaichi. It's a fake Kaiichi game. I don't like it. I don't care.
All right, do you mind reading the next ones and read the 2 donations? If they donate, read those first because they donated. So okay. Hammer, then read Gabe.
Okay, I got Gabe up here. I don't see what Hammer said, but
read Hammer first. He donated first. Hammer donated first.
Let me find his. Shit.
It's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work, bro. Yo, Dart, thanks for the beat too, though, boy.
Dragon Ball dating in XV3.
We gotta get to that, man. That was a good one, Dart. Just tell you what it is. Okay, well, I'm gonna make it easier for you, bro. All right, Hammer donated $2. Hammer said, "What is the next Dragon Ball game you'll actually buy?"
When they make another good one, I can't say. I don't know. Like, since they've already wasted Xenoverse 3. And that's not going to be a good game. I guess if they do a Dragon Ball Fighters 2, but I don't see that coming with them having a bad relationship with Arxis. I don't see them making anything else. I mean, I'm not going to buy Dragon Ball Sparking Zero Super Limit Breaking Neo Trash Cash Grab 2. I'm not buying that. And then you already know they're gonna try to do the next one too. So I don't care. I don't see anything. I'm not in a rush to buy trash games. I'm sorry. If they make a good Dragon Ball game, okay, I'll buy it. But if it's not good, if it's not up to snuff, I'm not buying it.
All right, there's your answer, Hammer. The next one we have Gabe. Gabe said, "How can you make an assumption that it's trash when we hardly have any info?"
Because if you've seen, look, we've all seen this 1,000 times when they promo these new games. We already know what we're gonna see when they do their first announcement. You know they're gonna show you the hype story cutscenes to give you the slight plot of the game and what's going on. You're in a new city, blah blah blah. You're a part of this organization, blah blah blah. And they show you the beginning phases of you going out, and it's supposed to be you giving a decent overview. You're not going to spoil the finale of the game. You're not going to give away everything. It's like a trailer. Like if you watch an Avengers trailer, they're going to give you just enough to give you what the game movie is about without showing you everything, right? They're not going to give away the ending or whatever. So if I know what to look for and I know what I'm not seeing that should be in that initial trailer that's giving all those red flags, and I'm going to call it out. It needs to be called out, because if enough people call it out, then guess what? You don't have to wait forever for them to address it, because if they feel the pressure to come out and address it, they're going to address it sooner rather than later. They haven't addressed it. They don't feel enough pressure to come out and say, oh yeah, we're going to have character creator, or they have to confirm that they don't have it. Since they're not confirming anything, they don't have it. They're not going to say anything because they know that's a huge deal breaker for people. So they want to avoid mentioning that at any cost. So, yeah, I can make that assumption. I've seen too many Dragon Ball games, and I know the same order of operations. I know all the steps to the dance, and I know what they're getting ready to do.
All right. Yo, that was your answer, Gabe. Dark said, where you Oh, my fault, Dark. Dark said, "Were you happy with when Xenoverse 2 got the wait? Were you happy we got Dragon Ball dating in Xenoverse 2? Was you happy when they added the dating thing in Xenoverse 2?
I don't really. I mean, I didn't care one way or the other. It wasn't bad DLC. I mean,
you didn't play it.
I played a little bit of it to get the content, to get try to get the moves and whatnot. For what they did, it was okay. It wasn't bad. It wasn't like it was glitchy or janky or anything. But do I think that sort of thing belongs in a Dragon Ball fighting game? No. Am I bothered by it? If I did not have to unlock anything, and if it didn't have Chilai in it, I would not have been playing it. But since it met those two requirements, then yeah, I played a little bit of it. Still haven't finished it, but it was okay. It is what it is.
So would you be happy if they added in Xenoverse 3? Or would you like would that make you happy?
Nope, I would still not buy that godforsaken game.
Never buying the game. All right, next one is how much do I gotta pay to bait this man? I got 200. We just keeping it like this for right now, bro. Maybe next stream we might do something role play like that, man. If this one goes well, but right now I'm just not inviting nobody up, bro. Appreciate it, Gabe, for the bit 5 though, boy. Next one, who else donated? Mark said, give me a minute, my fault. Mark was the last one, right? Okay, yeah, there we go. Mark said, what do you consider a good Dragon Ball game? That's from Mark.
Okay, so a good Dragon Ball game. Well, a good Dragon Ball game, first and foremost, needs to have a really robust roster. I'm talking about you need to have all the characters from the previous title, even if you're making a brand new series. Let's say if you're jumping from Rage and Blast to Xenoverse, right? Just hypothetically, right? Even though they actually did it, right? Well, that new game needs to have everyone from that previous game, and it needs to have anyone who's current in the anime or the movies that you have access to. I need to be able to play all my favorite characters. I don't care what
Isn't
the power level of the character is. No, it's not. No, it's not. Oh, can you play? Can you play all the characters? Can you play? Oh, let me remember. Do you have Android 14 and 15 in Sparking Zero?
Do you have Android 14 and 15 in Xenoverse 2?
No, they did not put them in as DLC,
okay.
but
So you can
at the time that Xenoverse 2 came out, they had everyone that was new in Dragon Ball at that time. And Goku Black, they were actively adding all the new content from Dragon Ball Super. I think the first DLC was Goku Black, and then immediately after that, they had Hit and the Universe 6 versus Universe 7 stuff. So they had everyone, and they were actively adding in all the brand new content as it came out.
I mean, but you say that for Sparkin. Sparkin's actively, well, not super actively, but adding people in right now for their big update. I don't know if you saw it. What?
I mean, I watched it. I saw it. I did watch it in the background with the volume off just to see what y'all was talking about. Again, it's just,
Chat, my fault. Is everybody good, bro?
How is this?
Wait, Professor. Wait. Are y'all good, bro? My computer's tweaked. Y'all good? Is it working fine? Okay, my fault. My little role play app popped up, dude.
Okay, so what I was gonna say is how are you saying that when this game doesn't even have all the Great Ape characters for the Saiyans like Tenkaichi 3 did? Did they show King Vegeta in his Great Ape form? Did they show?
They got King Vegeta now, but he's not in his Great Ape form.
Okay, so that's what Tenkaichi 3 had. Why the hell do you not have the ability for the Saiyans to have their Great Ape forms that were in Tenkaichi 3? No Turles Great Ape, no Raditz Great Ape, Great Ape.
But I feel like you saying that is let's say they showed that in the trailer, you still wouldn't have bought it. So what's the point of even saying this?
But the point is, they should have that content that was in the previous game.
So you're saying even with the bad mechanics you think the game have, if they would have just showed you Great Apes and it started off with Fasha and all that, you would have bought the game.
Look, let me put it like this: the gameplay would have had to be vastly better I'm
You don't know how
talking.
the gameplay is if you don't have the game perfection. You don't have it.
But
So how do you know?
But I do know how the game is played. I'm watching other people play.
That's
I
two
play.
different things, bro. Come on, bro. You know you watching
No,
something
it's-
and
if
playing
you
it. It's two
play-
different things, bro.
If you play, look, if you've played, for example, right?
Found thanks
If
for the
you've
Big
played,
Ten, bro. Appreciate that, boy. Go ahead.
if you played Street Fighter games and somebody makes a brand new Street Fighter and you know what to look for, you can put yourself in the position of the person playing the game, and you know what the game is supposed to, what it's supposed to feature, what it's supposed to look like while you playing, while you throwing the combos. But you know this kind of stuff. So if you've seen a Dragon Ball Arena Fighter and I see that it does not have actual cancels, like it doesn't have the Raging Blast 2 cancels, it doesn't even have the Xenoverse 2 cancels. It doesn't, like, how do you they tried to take the Raging Soul mechanic from Raging Blast, but didn't even put the Raging Soul combos in the game. What the hell? You just took, I guess you thought darkening the clouds for a short time was so hype, you threw that in, but you forgot the whole point of Raging Soul is the Raging Soul combos. You don't put a cancel system in the game that gives the game a skill curve, knowing how to use it.
I can't take it serious. If you played the game, then I will understand where you're coming from, but I can't take this conversation serious because you haven't played like that. You don't. I understand you're saying they're missing out stuff, but you haven't. You can't give me feedback on something that you haven't even tried. You know what I'm saying? But you go watch something trash.
That opinion is I feel like that's misguided because I've played Dragon Ball games. Now let's say that if you were talking to Mike Hollow up here. He doesn't. I don't think he's played a lot of Dragon Ball games. He's aware of them. I think
that was fire. Go ahead.
He's only played Dragon Ball Fighters, but he would not know anything about Dragon Ball Arena Fighters. So if you were asking him all this, he would not have a frame of reference to really talk to you about this. But I've played every Dragon Ball Arena Fighter. I played Tenkaichi, Raging Blast, played Xenoverse. So I look at this game and I know what to look for, and I know when a Dragon Ball game looks good versus when it looks trash. I know when I'm watching this game, I know what questions to ask the player who's streaming the game. Well, what does it feel like? Does it feel like this? Does it play like that? Is it similar to this? I'm noticing that you're not doing any sidestep cancels or resets or this. Is there a reason you're not doing that? Does the game have those features?
That's something you have to try for yourself, though, because when Sparking came out, niggas was going over there. You had big YouTubers coming back talking about this play like BT3. Imagine if I just took their word on it and I'm like, oh, this play like BT3, because that's what a lot of people was saying when Sparking come out, right? But come to find out, even looking at it, we was like, oh, this might be like BT3 because I'm looking at it, but I'm not playing it. But when I played it, it's nothing like BT3. So I'm saying you got to play it for yourself. Looking at him that he's not sidestepping, looking at him because he's not doing the Dragon Soul combo, looking at it is bro, that's literally insane. Like, you have to play it to see it. Then form your opinion. You can't form your opinion off of him. He might be a D5 trash. He might not even know what he's doing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, but why is it fair for people to trust the opinion of C-Reacts and these other bigger YouTubers who are nowhere up to snuff in terms of competitive, like using your same logic here?
Okay, I chat. My niggas know me. Like, I after hearing that Bleach plays like Burst Limit, that's when I don't take niggas serious no more. Like, me personally, I always tell my niggas, bro, listen, play it for yourself, bro. Don't listen to nobody else. After when everybody was saying that, you know, Spark and play like BT3 and all that, bro, I recommend anybody to play it for yourself. Don't even listen to me. Play it for yourself, bro. Like, I could give you what I think on it, but I recommend anybody play for yourself. Now, I could say, should they buy the game or not, but I'm not going to be like, yo, this like this and this like this. Like, dude, come on, bro. That's what I'm saying. You have to make them do it. So, thanks for the big five.
But here's the thing. And that's a trap. And I'm going to explain to you why what you said is a trap. Why do they, okay, the community and the consumer, the customers are supposed to vote with their wallet. Why do they have to spend money to find out that it's a bad situation. When you spend that money, you've already put your vote in and you've already wasted your money to find out what you already knew, which was the game is trash. You know when something is trash by looking at it. You don't, that doesn't make sense to me to say, well, you gotta buy the game to find out if it's trash. And then the company is totally gonna care after you've already wasted your money. Like, what?
I mean, that's any gaming though, bro. Like, yeah, you could, bro. I feel like only watching somebody would give you a feel of what it could be like, but playing it and watching somebody is two different experiences, bro. That's what I'm saying. You can get the watch. You could be like, yo, Kaigu, thanks so much for the Big 10 though, bro.
Because it's a character designed by Akira.
Let me get done with his
Ace,
donation
which was
real
the
quick.
CAC portrayed in early trailers from the Xenoverse 2 trailers, was also designed by Akira.
Yo, Kaigu, thanks so much for the Big 10 though, bro. I appreciate it though, bro. But like I said though, bro, like I feel like I don't even know. I lost my train of thought, low key, dude. I feel like I said, man, playing it and watching it is two different things, man. You could literally you can form an opinion while watching somebody. Yeah, you can do that, but it's still not the full thing without you actually getting your hands on it. Like maybe you might play Sparking Zero, you might like it. You never know that. You never tried it. Just watching it is insane. Webhead, thanks for the big
Man, I
five.
was joking when I said
If
he
I'm
was
watching,
stream next.
and I've not just watched one person, but if I watch top level player after top level player after top level player after top level player, and they're all doing the same.
Give me 5.
Okay, Game Breaker God, not Eli. Let's see. I've seen some dude named Six Arkin. I've seen a little bit of Christian Seda. I've happened upon his streams before. And some guy named Ambassador Plays. I've watched different people. I've watched more people, but those are the only names to come to mind right now. All the gameplay is the same. Regardless of the character you see on the screen, it's the same stuff. You trying to
last dono message?
huh? Oh, I've seen you before. Yeah, you too. And it's all the same thing. It's just basically it's no neutral. It's no neutral. The neutral is just like
too, bro.
It's just gliding around trying to get square, knock away, fucking throw super attack, throw a key super attack, and they really ruined the game. When everything, this is one thing I said about Xenoverse versus Sparking Zero. They ruined it when everything is sparking is a cinematic. So all your rush supers are the same. The only difference, and this is what I'm aware of, is that some people complain about some rush supers not jumping back before they play the movie. Like they just straight up play the physical rush super off the rip. And that's the only difference between some rush super attacks. So, I mean, it's no room for player expression. There's no differences between the characters. There's no drive to play the other characters in the roster. And again, this is why every time I watch all these different people, who are they playing online? Gogeta Blue, Whis, Gogeta Blue, Whis. It's always the same characters, and it's boring to even watch them play now. And it's all the same gameplay. If I were to cover up the name and the channel icon of the different channels, and I was just to display this gameplay to everyone, you would see no difference, regardless of the character. It would be all the same gameplay.
I ain't gonna lie. That might have been the most heated thing you done said all night. I ain't gonna lie. I do agree with that. If you cover up the name, you couldn't even tell if that nigga had skill. I agree with that, bro.
So
I mean, like a little bit, bro. Like you gotta admit, like I'm not a big fan on Sparking Zero combat. So like I'd rather a BT3's type style or Sparking Omega type style. I'm not a big fan of the combat. I think the base of it is very good in my opinion, but it still needs a lot of work in my opinion. I feel like it still needs a lot of work. So when you're talking about the combat a little bit, I agree, but I can't be having this conversation with you because you haven't played it. That's just how I feel. Like, because you haven't played it. Like, having this talk with, like you said, Ambassador Plays or Game Breaker God, it's like, okay, yeah. But it's just like, you haven't touched it. So it's like, it's role play. Because you might think something different by, playing it.
Okay, but again, that I feel like that statement does not apply. It would only apply to someone that's never picked up a Dragon Ball Arena Fighter. Like if I was new and I've never touched a Dragon Ball game before in my life, oh, okay, then your statement would carry weight. But I've played all the Arena Fighters. So again, I come from a place of experience to say, yeah, this game is trash. Just like you would have someone that's played, like for example, if you had a person that played all the other Mortal Kombat games and they look at Mortal Kombat 1, they say, I'm not buying that. That's trash. All these, the way they ruin the combat system, nah, that's garbage. I've played better Mortal Kombat games. Would they not have the place of experience of playing all the other games to be able to make that statement?
No, because every Dragon Ball game played different. So no, I don't feel like that. If all Dragon Ball games played the same, then yeah, maybe. But every Dragon Ball game plays different. So that's why I think it's roleplay. Name a game that plays like Sparking Zero in a way.
Oh no, man. I think we're gonna have to agree to disagree on that. I think that you can.
You don't think so? Okay. So let me ask. So do Xenoverse 2 play like Sparking Zero?
Thankfully, no.
Do the Breakers play like Sparking Zero?
No, but it's a different. Like Sparking Zero? Oh, but to be fair, the Breakers is not a fighting game. It's a survival horror. All right,
do fighters play like Sparking Zero? Do Kakarot play like? That's what I'm saying. Every game is different.
Those are different genres. Those are not arena fighters. Dragon Ball Fighters is a traditional tag fighter.
All right, so we gonna compare it to what Raging Blast and BT3, which it don't play like them games though. It got similarities to it, but it don't play like it. That's what I'm saying. You got to play it for yourself. BT3 don't play like Raging Blast, and Raging Blast don't play like BT3. So that's what I'm saying. You have to give it a chance to put that together. You feel me? Like I just feel like it's just role play. You have to try it. Them three games do not play the same at all. They're totally different games. Only thing they have in common is the camera angle. And maybe like a little animation combos role play. But the way they play is two different things.
I don't know, man.
So wait. Are you disagreeing at Sparking don't play like them two games?
No, I'm not disagreeing in that. I'm just disagreeing overall of the statement that a person has played the other games can't have an opinion on the current game when they have that experience from the other games. But I mean, I guess that's the difference between how you feel and I feel. I feel like the person will have.
I don't mean to cut you off. I want to ask Chad. Chad, do y'all agree? I mean, I ain't gonna say, but like, what do y'all think? Do y'all think that? Just type in yes if you agree, no if you don't agree. Yes if you agree, no if you don't agree. I just want to see what Chad say, because maybe like that's how I feel. You just got to play it. I think a game like what you're saying in a way is Call of Duty, because Call of Duty they're like the same role play, or 2K or Madden. Those games are similar every year. So maybe you could look at that if you've been playing them games all year and you get to a newer game and it looks different. You're like, oh, this trash. Then that's like a little bit because all them games play the same. Dragon Ball is different. Every time, like you said earlier, it's different genres to it.
So
there's no different genres to Call of Duty. It's just a gun and shooting. Only thing you get is a new gun. So that's what I'm saying. For Dragon Ball, it's a little bit different because they got so many different games. Yo, thank you so much, Hammer. Thanks so much for the beat 5, though, boy. Appreciate it, though, bro. But go ahead. I mean, what I just said, do you agree with that or not?
You know, I just, on that matter, I agree to disagree.
All right, I feel you, bro. I feel you. But, yes, bro. I agree with what he's saying. It's cool, sports. Come on, you don't gotta be scared to say you agree, bro. Cool, boy. Agree with him, bro. Yeah, it's different, bro. Reed Ham don't know what he say, bro. What did Ham say? Oh, Hammer. Why you call him Ham? Grown ass man calling his ass Ham. So let's just say Gamebreaker God was a god at Xenoverse 1, but never played Xenoverse 2 and said Xenoverse 2 was garbage. Would you trust his opinion?
I would consider. I would not rule it out. I'd be like, okay, you've been playing Xenoverse 1, man. What do you think of the new gameplay in Xenoverse 2? What do you think is good? Do you think the neutral gameplay is good? Well, you know, from my experience in Xenoverse 1, yeah, this new neutral combat, yeah, I think it's good. Or, you know, I think it sucks with the defensive gameplay. And that happens with every fighting game, bro. That happens with every single game. It's happening with Tekken right now. Again, I brought up Mike Hollow. they're having an insurrection over Tekken 8. Some people like the Heat system, other people don't like the Heat system. You gotta.
My God, I'm trying to find it. He said, did he donate or he like role play? I don't see his name.
No. He's another YouTuber.
No, I'm talking about this dude in the chat. I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro.
I know, but like I was saying, it's people that will have played the prior editions of games like Tekken 7 or whatever, and they have experience. They've played all the games, and you might want their opinion on the next step or the evolution of the next game. And they might say, I don't like where it's going. It's too defensive. It's too offensive. It lost all its player, all of its skill curve. It doesn't have depth anymore. I just don't feel this new game. You might say, okay, that's a fair examination of the game. Well, I might take your opinion as gospel, or I might want to go make my own opinion. I'm not saying people don't have the right to make their own opinion, but I'm also saying it's not fair to rule out people who have had that body of experience with the other games, and they would know what to look for, and they would know what looks good versus what looks bad, and to just say, well, hold up, you've not played the current game at all. You've only seen it. We're completely throwing your opinion out. That's not fair. Let me put it like this. Let's say you got a mechanic who's worked on hundreds of cars before, right? He might not have driven all those cars, but he's been under the hood of hundreds of different cars, and he sees what's under the hood of the 2026 whatever, right? And he says, "Oh man, this car is a piece of junk, man. This system, this transmission is ass. This engine is ass. It's trash." Yeah, and then you turn around and say, "You've not driven this car before. How can you say it's trash?" And he looks at you like, "What the hell? I've seen hundreds of different cars. How can you say that I don't have a right to render opinion?"
It's kind of fire, man. You're like comparing Xenoverse 3 to a car, man. I mean, Sparking to a car. It's kind of fire. But I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but I feel like your like I said, I apply that to Call of Duty, Madden, and stuff like that. I don't apply that to Dragon Ball games. I feel like they have so many different types of games. That's just how I look at it, bro. I just feel like that's just how I look at it in this way, bro. Like, I agree with what you're saying. I agree with it, but I just don't feel like that goes with Dragon Ball,
Again, I think that's just a difference of opinion. But I feel like a person who's played the past games would have
Coolio
more
made a point. Don Coolio, let me cut you off. He said, you can have an opinion, but your opinion don't hold as much weight as somebody who actually played it. And I 100% agree. That's why I said earlier, like, yeah, I hear you. Like, you could be saying all the right shit about it, 100%. But I just can't take it serious because you haven't played it. It's like role play. Like, it's just
okay.
It's literally role playing.
Okay, let me give you a scenario like this then. What if you have a person that they've only played the new game, so this is just their first little Dragon Ball experience, and they think it's the best game ever, but they've not played the past games to know that statement would be incorrect? Would they have more say so over the people that have played the past games and think that the new game is trash?
No, I think it's just they would just like the new game. Like, I don't know. Like, ask the question again. Like, I don't get what you're trying to ask.
No, the way that I said it was like this. I said, if you had a person who liked Sparking Zero and they've only played the new game Sparking Zero, this is their first time of playing a Dragon Ball Arena Fighter and they think it's the best thing ever, would they have more say so over a person who's played all the other Dragon Ball Arena Fighters that led up to this, and they say that the game is trash because they played all the better ones, all the past ones that were like great, the best Dragon Ball games ever? Why would they have more of an opinion over that experienced person?
Because they played Sparking Zero. Because Sparking Zero don't play
why would their opinion carry more? Why would they be able to say that the game is good over the person that has played the other games that would be able to say, well, it doesn't compare, it's not as good as these past games?
Because it's not the past games. It's Sparking Zero. Dude, I don't. All right. This is my analogy because you did the car one, so this is my analogy. The way I'm looking at it in a way is, you're trying to compare Call of Duty and Overwatch. That's the way I'm looking at it, in a way. I'll chat. This might be a heat analogy, or this shit might be ass, so it's a warning. This might go somewhere, it might not go nowhere. Call of Duty and Overwatch, they're both shooting games, but they play completely different. Completely different, right? Right, Perfection? Right?
Yeah.
Go Blade me, bro. I ain't gonna let y'all know where I'm going with this. I ain't gonna. Blaze made me nervous, bro. Blaze, you an ass. You made me nervous. I ain't gonna lie, you made me nervous. He's like an Overwatch demon, bro. I don't know where I'm going with this, bro. I was gonna say. I don't know where I'm going with this. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I don't know where I'm going with this. I feel like it could have been Heat, chat. It could have been Heat. Dude, just say it. It could have been Heat, bro. Dude, I'm saying though, like Overwatch. Let's say Call of Duty is BT3 and all of them and stuff. It's a shooting game. Like BT3 and Call of Duty and Rage and Blast, that's like in the BT, that's in like the Call of Duty shit. But Sparking Zero is Overwatch in a way. Because, yeah, it's got similars like Call of Duty and Overwatch. Yeah, they're shooting games. Yeah, you could do that. But Overwatch is something completely different from them old games. So if a dude say, yeah, I like Overwatch, all the Call of Duty niggas gonna be like, well, it's not like this then because of this and this and that. I'm gonna listen to the nigga that play Overwatch because he actually played it. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna listen to him because he actually has it. So that's how I feel like the comparison is in a way. Yo, Nano, thanks so much for the beat too, though, boy. I did lose my confidence. I ain't gonna lie. I lost my confidence out. I don't know if that made sense or not, but I don't know if that made sense or not, bro.
Okay, I got something that's gonna end the whole thing. Okay, so removing the graphics, like let's not graphics carry no weight here. How the game looks carries no weight. Do you think Sparking Zero is better than Budokai Tenkaichi 3? No graphics. Leave graphics out.
Now go ahead. Finish what you're gonna say. I'm gonna read down after. That's a good one.
I'm gonna say removing graphics out of it.
Versus Overwatch.
Is Sparking Zero better than BT3?
I was reading a donation. Say it one more time, bro.
Is Sparking Zero better than Budokai Tenkaichi 3? Removing graphics out of it.
Nowhere near.
Okay, that's what I mean.
But that's what I prefer. That's what I'm saying. They might prefer Sparking Zero.
That's what I'm saying. In order for Sparking Zero to be a good game and to be a good sequel, it needs to surpass its predecessor. It needs to be better. It needs to be a clear advancement. It needs to push the envelope. It needs to be.
You literally just said if somebody never played the old games and just played Sparking Zero, how would he know about the passing the predecessor if he haven't played the old one? You said, who would I listen to? Somebody that just got that game and he played it and stuff like that, and he never played any other Dragon Ball game, or should I listen to the guy that played all the other Dragon Ball games and haven't played that? Obviously, I'm gonna listen to the guy that played it because that's who. Oh, he played it. Okay, he says this and this and that. I'm gonna listen to him then. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying.
But that sounds like a bias. If you're looking at a person who's played it, he's played all the past games, and he's saying, well, looking at this combat system and knowing what I know about these games and how they pan out, I just don't. This combat system looks like utter garbage. I've seen.
Okay. Well, let me do this. Real quick, Don, I'm gonna put you right here. I'm gonna drop you right there, Don. I'm gonna come back to you. But let me ask you this. Let's say I'm looking to buy the new Mortal Kombat game, right? Let's say Mortal Kombat 2 coming out, okay? And let's say I talked to the dude about, I talked to this one dude, and he told me, yo, this shit trash. I'm like, why you say it's trash? Bro, I played all the other Mortal Kombat games. I played Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. I played the Mortal Kombat card game, and I played Mortal Kombat the card game, like some delusional shit. But he did let's just say he played multiple Mortal Kombat games. And I'm like, oh, have you played the new one? He's like, no, but I played these other ones. I played Shaolin Monks and stuff like that. Why would I listen to him? And those games play nothing like the new game. That's what I'm saying. Okay, Shaolin Monks is a story mode game. He talking about card games and shit. It don't make sense. It's like, all right, I'm listening to the guy that played it.
Why did you have to use extreme differences? Why wouldn't you just say
that's Dragon Ball games, Kakarot, Xenoverse? That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but I didn't say anything different like that. Like if you were using the examples like Mortal Kombat Deception and Deadly Alliance, then okay, that would actually be a comparison, right? But like I didn't use an abstract game like Dragon Ball Z Kakarot or Dragon Ball The Breaker.
BT3 and Spark, Rage and Blast, right?
Those are equivalent games. Those are arena fighters where you're fighting another opponent, you're doing combos, you're trying to reduce the health to 0 to win. So those are equal games. I didn't reach for a game that was way different like Dragon Ball Sagas or Dragon Ball Ultimate Battle 22 or anything like that. I went for a game that is extremely similar, that is supposed to be the predecessor game.
Okay,
Sparking Zero.
I get you.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying. So let me go ahead and use my ultimate attack. Let me go to Don, because Don said, would you rather let somebody work on your car who's worked on your brand of car before only, or somebody who worked on every car but your brand of car? I think that's the perfect way you could put it.
Well, that gets a little bit murky. Are they?
Dude, come on, bro. He got you there, bro. Come on, bro. He got you there.
Let me. But it's a nuanced thing. Like it's kind of nuanced. Is this person a rookie mechanic? Have they only worked on cars for a year?
He only worked on that brand. He only works on your car brand. But he only works on your car brands, but whatever. Let's say Mercedes. He only worked on Mercedes. But the dude that never worked on Mercedes, but he worked on Chevrolet and all these other brands, but he never worked on Mercedes. Which dude are you going to?
Well, I would probably go with the person that's worked on a wider variety of cars.
Come on, bro. You just give in, bro.
On, bro. You would ask anybody. They would say, "Oh, go with the mechanic that has more experience on different cars."
Why
they
would
would
I
know
go with
better
him if he never worked on my brand before, though? Why would I go with him for?
But he would know. But he would know what is supposed to look good in any car. He would know. He would look at it like, "Hey, I've seen thousands of cars before, brother. That air filter is that engine is ass. Like, bro, you got a cracked head cylinder. I've seen this in other cars before." And he has more experience overall versus the person that only works on this one car. They've never seen any other car before. They only work on one thing. They have limited experience. They don't have enough experience.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I think you're just fighting to say you got me, man. I really think you're just fighting to say it, man.
I'm promising you, I'm not. That car thing is probably a bad.
Just a bit that we got you there, bro. Because there's no way, bro. There's no way you go to a shop and this dude tell you, well, you can go to this dude. He worked on a lot, but he never worked on your brand. Or you go to this dude and he worked on your brand. That's all he does. That's what he's special in. He's special in your brand. That's his specialty.
I think that's a nuanced situation, because like if you were to tell me, if you're like, let's say for example, you got a Dodge Hellcat and it's got an electrical problem, and you got a mechanic that specializes in working on electrical problems for that specific car, then in that instance, yes, I would want to go for that to that specific mechanic. But if it's not an electrical problem and it's a basic issue, and I have a person that only has the experience of working on that one brand versus the other person that works on thousands of different car brands, I'm gonna go in that.
Aiden made a point too. He said even if you talk to the dude about your brand, what's the first thing he gonna say to you? Oh, I never worked on these type of cars before. That's the first thing he gonna say to you. He like you can yap to him all you want, but he's gonna be like, I never worked on this before. He's not even gonna know what you're talking about. But if you go to the other dude, he gonna be like, oh yeah, this cord go here, yeah, this gonna do. He gonna know that. You can yap to him all you want. All right, so do you agree that the first thing he will say to you is, I never worked on these brands before? Or do you think he's gonna stick his head under the car and start working?
I think he gonna look at it and see if he can actually work on it, if he knows anything. But again, these are the different. It's a such thing as nuance. Okay, so if he's working on a non-specific problem, like if he's just doing a basic repair and he's done this on thousands of cars, fine, you're gonna go with the more experienced person. But if it's a specific issue that's specific to this specific brand of car, then obviously, yes, you want to go to a specialist who does this one car all day long. But in any other scenario, you want to go with the person that has way more experience, that's seen these different problems on thousands of different cars. You don't want a person, you don't want a person that is limited. You want a person that has experience.
I don't even know how we get on cars, chat. We just like, how the freak did we get here? Xenoverse the cars. That shit ain't, bruh. How the freak do we start talking about cars, bro? Yo, Skull, thanks for the beat too. We gotta get off this car situation, bro. Yeah. We hit this. Is there anything else you want to say something about Dragon Ball, bro? Is there anything else, bro, that you just want to get off your chest to the people about Dragon Ball, or you want to clear something else up, bro, about Dragon Ball?
The only thing that I can say about Dragon Ball, in specific about the games, is that I feel like too many people are desperate to like whatever is new that is coming out, because it's difficult to not be a part of the crowd. Like you're afraid of speaking out, of being an individual. You want to be with the group because being with the group is the safe option. You're gonna be with the what you feel is the winning team, and to have your own opinion, you feel like it's a dangerous thing. Don't be led by the nose. If you think independent of other people, be an individual. This goes into an overall life lesson. Be a leader. Don't be a follower. Don't be a person that's going to be a part of the group. Everybody's doing it, so you got to do it too. Everybody's thinking like this, so you got to think like it too. You got to be a part of the hive mind. Be an individual. If you think that something is wrong, speak out. It takes more courage to be an individual than being a part of a group. Again, I feel like every one of your parents should have told you to be a leader and not a follower.
That was heat, bit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Thanks for the wise words, man. Yo, dog, thanks for the beat too, bro.
SJ4 with our Cax tears of joy, no one following.
No one following up, bro. Yeah, man. You said you would be down to do a part 2 when the trailer come out, bro. Cause that's why I really want to see what you have to say, man. So when the trailer come out,
sure.
All right. So I would definitely be hitting you up, man, when we get our next trailer for what you call, man. I definitely want to see what you have to say. So we would definitely do a part 2 to this, man. Anybody else we'll answer one more question. I'll let him answer one more if anybody got one more question.
The novelty of this encounter.
So you can pick any question you want, and after that, we're gonna wrap this up, man. Yo, Hammer, thanks so much for the big 5 though, bro. If you want to read one more question. Anybody got one more question for him, bro? Keep it Dragon Ball related. If it's not Dragon Ball, then shut that shit up, bro. Dart, thanks so much for the big 5 though, bro.
Going against the grain, even if it could be completely wrong.
You can read whatever you want to read. Donation.
Let me see. Trying to see.
So being a leader is going against the grain.
Okay, so
completely wrong.
Okay, I got one. Perfection. You care about canon characters and story, but Xenoverse 3 is age 1000. Effectively uncharted territory for the series, save for Dragon Ball Online. Why contest OG stuff to the new material when you know this? Because ultimately that does not matter. We know that the story is set in the future. Okay, but this is a video game. Just like, for example, if you have a Tekken game and it happens to happen 10 or 15 years after the previous Tekken game, you still want...
The big too, man. Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, you still want certain characters in that game because it's a video game. You don't have to lose particular characters because the story has progressed in whatever kind of way. So yeah, I'm still gonna care about certain characters and certain features being in the game regardless. So yeah, you do need particular characters because that's what keeps your player base playing. That's what keeps people coming to your game. I don't care if we're in age 800 or 900. I want OG Dragon Ball characters. I don't care about power levels or anything.
I don't mean to cut you off, bro. I'm so John. Don't delete his message, bro. Don't delete, bro. If somebody agree with perfection, bro, don't delete his message. It's crazy, bro. Come on, bro. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, that's all I was saying. So I don't care. Again, I think that just the only big point here is the character customization or character creation. That's all I care about.
All right, bro. All right, Chad. If we just keep going, we'll just be talking in circles, man. I really hope y'all enjoy this freaking stream, man. Perfection, bro. I appreciate you agreeing to come on and do this, man. Yo, my boy Real, thanks for the beat too, man. Difference between having an opinion and hating. That's what I'm saying, like, you know.
Difference between having an opinion and hating law.
Bro, thanks for the beat too, though, man. But yo, I appreciate you for, you know, coming on the platform and, you know, doing this podcast with me, man.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Appreciate you agreeing, bro. Like you said, so you is down for part 2, right? So we can do part 2 when the trailer comes out.
Yeah, no problem, man. No problem.
All right, so I'll hit you up for part 2. We got to see what you have to think about it, man. But I'm going to let you go and get out of here. I won't keep you for too long, bro. But again, man, I appreciate it, bro. And I'll see you in part 2 when the trailer comes out.
All right, man. All right, take care.
All right, bro.
Peace.
Peace, bro. All right, chat. What y'all think, man? What y'all think, bro? What y'all think, man? What y'all think, bro? Yo, my boy Big Woo with the big membership, though, boy. Big Woo with the big membership, though, boy. And my boy Fountain with the beat, too, though, boy. Bro, Xenoverse 3 customization is confirmed. I know, dude. We gonna have to see, man. I know. I know, bro. I think that was a good, man. That wasn't that bad, not gonna lie, bro. I appreciate y'all for keeping it Dragon Ball related, bro. That mean a lot to me, bro. I appreciate y'all for keeping it Dragon Ball related, man. I really do appreciate that, man. I'm trying to give y'all
Xenoverse 3 customization is
so cool.
confirmed.
I'm trying to bring y'all bangers, bro. I'm trying to bring y'all bangers. We got another collab on Tuesday. Freaking Tuesday. Hopefully it's still on right now. For Tuesday, we have another collab. I'm not gonna tell you who it is, bro. So make sure y'all be ready for that, man. I want to get this I want to have my own podcast thing going with different content creators and stuff like that. Episode 1 was Slow Plays. Episode 2 was Perfection. Episode 3 is this next person. I'm trying to get this other person.
Now that the PDF is gone.
Come on, bro. Okay, Dragon Ball related, bro. Dragon Ball related, bro. Bro, thanks for the beat too, and my boy, your boy. Thanks for the beat too, though, bro. Keep it Dragon Ball related, man. For real, bro. Chill, bro. But again, man, thank y'all so much, man. I appreciate it, bro.
W stream, L perfection.
Come on, bro. But again, man, I appreciate it, man. Thank y'all so much, bro. It's okay to disagree and agree and disagree with somebody, man. I don't have a problem with that, man. But let's just keep it Dragon Ball related, man. If you don't agree with them, then you don't have to agree. You don't have to agree with me either. You think I said something stupid today? Go crazy, bro. That's what life is. Form your own opinions, bro. But again, man, all right, y'all. I hope y'all have a beautiful rest of y'all night, a beautiful rest of y'all day. I got a video dropping tomorrow, hopefully, man. We're gonna do that. And hopefully we get this other stuff set up, man. Like I said, Tuesday we should have another collab. So we're gonna go ahead and do that, bro. But again, man, I appreciate it, bro. Thank y'all so much for coming through and showing me love and support. We hit what? How many? 600 people today, boy? W's, man.
50 gifted coming again.
Again, that dang, boy, that boy super tweaking, boy. That boy's super tweaking. All right, man. Hope y'all have a beautiful rest of y'all night, man. I'm trying to bring y'all bangers, bro. 100K Rose, man. Business Rose. Trying to bring y'all bangers, bro. Love y'all boys, man. Make sure y'all be safe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow will just be a role play stream, and Tuesday, hopefully, we have another banger. So, again, love y'all boys, man. Be safe, man. Oh, yeah, no, real quick, though. I don't mean to leave real quick, bro. Listen, I'm going to need y'all. If y'all want more stuff like this, bro, because I'm trying to bring the community together when it comes to content. So if y'all want certain people, tell them, bro, because it's hard to contact them when you can't. Like, I literally had to email one person. Email. So it's hard to contact them when you can't message them. So if you see certain people you want to come on here, please, bro. Please, bro. Because, you know, tell them on Twitter, tell them on whatever, bro. Like, yo, go on What's the Name podcast, bro, so we can get some heat shit going, bro. I'm tired of everybody doing the exact same bullshit, bro. I'm tired of doing the same videos, the same shit, man. I want to try to give y'all something different, bro. So, again, man, I love y'all boys, man. Thank y'all so much, bro. I didn't email, bro. You saw how slow plays happen, bro. But again, man, I appreciate it, bro. Holy professional. I love y'all boys, man. I'll see y'all boys tomorrow. Be safe. And I'm out.